I'll need to bugger off for a short while. I'll be back. See you guys.
Have fun masturbating.
So it's a tier 4 day?
Until I get bored. There's a lot of tier 4s to go around.
Yeah, well, that's a fact. Tier 4s.
Unfortunately, the only bad thing about it is the penetration, which is 250. Like, 250 pen is... Let's see.
Is.
Oh my god.
Now we're going down to 3s?
No, I'm looking through the stats.
Oh.
Like, holy shit.
Okay.
There is 1, 2.
Don't get pissed off. I'm not going to use a $25,000 kit on tier 4 and 3 vehicles. Rebuilds.
I will.
Oh, well, of course you got this. Got more money than you got sense. In the game.
I wish I did. God, can you imagine if I had £110 million? That'd be great. But yeah, there are only 4 vehicles at tier 3 that have the same penetration as the 279, and that is the Object279s and the IS7s. All of the other MBTs have better pen. The downside being to this is that you, with the correct retrofits, have a 7.09 second reload. Okay, let me put that into perspective. Let me just see. You have a faster reload time than the M60. You have a faster reload time than the Chieftain. You have a faster reload time than the T62M. You have a faster reload time than the T64. You basically have what I think to be the fastest MBT reload time in tier 4, and you have 550 average alpha. It goes for 1,500 gold, and for the sheer hilarity of it, I would recommend buying it. You remember, 1,500 gold. It's all the way at the back of the page. That's it. Hello Janet, how are you today? Will you be joining us? Anyway, we'll probably be doing Spec Ops because, you know, it's easier. And there is also a 100% credit boost today because it is Victory Day in Soviet Russia.
Yay!
So we basically have 50%,
a day to make money.
55%. With the boosts alone, you have a 155% modifier. And then with a premium account, that goes up to 205. With the premium vehicle, that goes up to 255. And then if you were to use the credit boost, you would get a 280% credit boost on a tier 4 vehicle.
Oh, so we are going to be playing tier 4. So.
For a while. Hey Skylar, okay. How are you today, sweetie?
Let's see what I haven't played in forever. Yeah, that's what I'll take. I'll take the old T72.
Ye old T72.
Ye old.
The ridiculous heat rounds. Ah, Bliat!
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
Call them Bliat rounds.
Hold on a second, I gotta outfit this bitch.
So, Kuru, how are you feeling today?
I don't feel too well today.
Do you need a hug?
If you could.
I'll give you a hug. And I'll give you some pets. And rubs. And oral.
And oral.
Hey, orgasms make you feel better. This is science.
Yeah, well, I won't argue there. Alright, I'm fixing up my stuff here. Give me just a second. I'm getting too froggy. These. Fire extinguisher. And down.
Oh no, wait, I can't tag right now.
God, I don't have any retrofits on this tank. That's alright, it'll be fun.
It'll be fine. Just remember to put credit boosts on.
Yep.
Should I take the happy rounds or should I go with the heat for the 40?
We're playing PvE, so heat. I need to fucking copy and paste.
I have so
shit
many of these platinum credit insignias that the counter stopped counting at 99.
Oh, you should be using them.
Yeah, the thing is, I generally forget they exist.
Come on. I'm talking to myself now.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm gonna bring this baby.
There we go. Yeah, the game is quite usable without a premium account. We just have to wait to Janet to see if she wants to join. Janet, you here?
Hetty?
There's Hetty. Hey Hetty.
Hey.
How are you today?
I think I'm okay to join, if that makes any sense.
Alright, I'll wait a couple of minutes
That'll fill us up.
while I edit everything.
Looks like I've got to download 1.5 gig of file first.
Oh yeah, that's right, the update today.
Yeah.
What? I forgot
Wait,
what they
one tank
did.
is 1.5 gig.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Well, yeah, it's a Russian tank. Of course, it's going to be a lot of data. So there are two versions of the Object279. You have the capitalist version, which has a flag, and then you have the actual Russian version, in which you roleplay your average Russian, in which you are drunk, poor, and are unpainted. They both cost 1,500 gold, and to be honest, they're worth it. Apart from the penetration, which is absolutely shit, but the other part of the tank is quite fine. In normal mode for your tank, because it has a hydromatic suspension, you have everything except camo. However, if you lower your tank, you gain camo, you lose view range, you gain accuracy and aim time, but you also lose any hull mobility, such as hull traverse and acceleration. However, this can be mitigated with the usual acceleration retrofits and whatnot. For my build, I have a advanced gun breach energy drink, loader ammo swap. No, not ammo swap. I have secured ammo rack, and I have the loader reload time perk, and I also have Philip. So instead of a 9-second reload, I have a very competitive and probably the fastest firing MBT gun of tier 4 of 7.09 seconds. I can. This doesn't come with heat, but it does come with a rather potent high explosive. So you are able to do quite a lot of damage to AFVs. It does look really dumb. Hey Drunken Soviet, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? As you can see,
I think Janet's having voice problems with Discord. I hadn't heard him.
I think I may have it squared away. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
We can hear you, Janet.
we can hear you, Janet. How are you?
Then I'm fixed. I
See?
fixed it.
Kuru,
Yay.
Kuru, Kuru, look. Are you ready?
And the Toaster Repair Pony just joined.
Hello, Toaster Repair Pony.
I didn't break up.
How are you, Peps?
I am surprisingly good, actually.
Yep.
Yep, 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 yep. I am playing in an extremely Russian tank.
Yeah, I can see that.
Does it give you lots of patriotic bonus?
Znаю, że zabija. I don't know the words.
There's everybody at.
I'm here. I mean, this isn't exactly particularly fast.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's quite a few people on the cap.
I'd be fine, just shoot them if they give you funny looks. That's what I do.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Get here, you stupid BMP. Oh. Blia!
It's Mr.
The gun depression is actually pretty good as well.
If you run Russian vehicle that does not have a good gun depression elevation.
I don't mean it has good gun depression. I mean, this is actually one of the only ones that has the ability to fire downwards at a reasonable angle without using missiles.
Is that gun depression, or is it just like they took the tank?
Yeah, they get out multiple logs and they stack it behind the vehicle for gun depression.
Oh, you're saying it's got a hydro suspension?
Yeah, I mean, even without hydro suspension, it's still pretty good actually.
Isn't that the shit they use on the S tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I believe this was supposed to be part of the strategic tank reserve, or something.
Roll out!
Although, for some reason, going lower to the ground gives you worse acceleration and hold reverse. Isn't that kind of against physics? Because cars nowadays, like supercars, are really low to the ground, so they have a better, so the airflow goes over them, and they stick to the ground.
They're low to the ground because it reduces the centre of gravity, which improves handling ground controls.
So this tank should have far better centre of gravity.
That only works in high speeds.
Yes, there's not much airflow pushing the tank down.
This is high speed compared to other tanks, okay? You know what I mean? Like, most of the tanks there go like 20 kilometers an hour or something, so this is fucking fast.
Sophie, this thing doesn't go over 80. I don't go over 60, and I'm on a vehicle that's supposedly based on the Leopard. It's fast as fuck, boy.
Ooh. Ramming memes! Ramming memes! Ramming memes! Oh. Didn't go as planned. But yeah, apparently, in addition for a fast firing but weak gun...
By the way, we need to set the cap.
We'll be fine. You panic too much.
I don't panic because I bring it up, doesn't mean I panic.
Panicking is un-American.
He's a panic merchant.
Anyway, once Janet and Hedy are ready, we'll do the spec ops. As you can see, I even have a flag that tilts in the air. Sort of. Also, look! I have red smoke. Very Russian.
Looks a lot like IS-7.
Hello, King Bronze. How are you?
So that looks like a lot.
This is a
like
tier 4.
IS-7.
Well, development here is not that different.
Although this was made like 10 years later when they wanted a tank that could survive a nuclear explosion. Like, this has 4 tracks and the shaped hole to be able to deflect blast waves and to be able to prevent the tank from being flipped over.
Meanwhile, the British just built the Centurion.
Well, yeah, but the crew would have died. This is intended to be battlefield. These are intended to be in the middle of a war with a nuke firing at them, and they'll still be fine.
That would only ever happen if they were stationed in Poland.
If they didn't throw a track, because you throw that either inside track and forget it.
Fucked.
Yeah.
It's honestly
enough radiation while you're fixing that track that you will have cooked all your relatives as well.
Although, to be honest, I'd rather be safe in one and have my track thrown by a nuclear explosion than be cooked alive or blasted over.
You would be better off just going to a bunker.
Stop on a battlefield if another tank sees you, your history.
Janet, if you're in a battle and a nuke hits you, and the only tanks and their crews are alive are the objects, with a couple of blown tracks, isn't that successful?
The crew would not have survived.
No, it depends on who fired the nuke and for what purpose.
I mean, if it was a small tactical, then maybe.
And even those are of really, they're not even of that much value.
But anyway, the Soviets actually practiced fighting in post-nuclear conditions. Like, they actually staged exercises after they detonated nukes over a battlefield. Well, over an area, and they just drove their troops through it to see what happened.
Plus
So
the
did
US
the
did
US
some.
in 1950.
Petty?
Everybody did it.
They had a big trench.
35% of step 1 of 4 of installing the update.
Oh god.
Should you not be sleeping for
I'm
your
sorry,
game tonight, Heady?
You're doing
Spec Ops.
Spec Ops.
I'll head up about 9 o'clock or something for that.
Are we going
Should I?
to A?
No, I'm gonna do the Spec Ops with this.
Huh?
I'm gonna do the Spec Ops with this. So tier,
my God.
so tier 4, please.
Okay.
I did tell you.
Yeah.
Should I get the advanced gun breach?
Yes. Advanced gun breach, filter systems, and repair kit.
I can't afford any of that. So, let's see, we go to Spec Ops.
I did
faster
reasonably
pack.
well, and with everything, I earned 326,000 credits on a medium PvE mission. Not bad.
Come on, good game, install already.
No, this is the preparation patch for the next update. Or the PTS, I can't remember. Or it's supposed to introduce new features. No, that's what it's 1.5 gig.
You're supposed to have given us a new tier 10 vehicle too. In
No,
here
that
in the
was
patch.
not added because of balance reasons.
Balance TM. Balance TM.
Well, yeah, we're talking about a Jeep with 8 fucking cornets.
Balance TM.
Oh, yeah.
Boone, are you still hooked up with a T-72B?
Who?
My screen, it looks like you're hooked up with a T-72B. Is that correct?
Ignore it.
I'm sorry. Mine's not refreshing for some reason.
I'm just in a regular T-72 girl.
I'm running around with an OF-40 loaded to the brim with hash shells and Sabrina just for shiggles.
Shiggles! My favorite. Hi, Kuru.
So apparently Panda is aggressively baking food right now. I don't know how you're supposed to aggressively bake something, but okay.
Sounds good to me.
Not gonna lie, I originally read that as if she's originally going to get aggressively get bakes and get really stoned.
But yeah,
while we wait for Hetty, I'm gonna go take a little.
We're not waiting for Hetty. We're going into a Spec Ops match.
Right now.
We're going into. I literally just said we're going into a Spec.
I wasn't looking. Okay, sorry.
You don't need to look. You can hear, unless you're high, in which you can now see words. But you know.
To practice being a Object279 crew and just go right there in your seat.
you can.
One of the unpleasant realities about being on a nuclear battlefield that you don't really want to practice.
Janet.
My father told me he used to bring heavy socks with him, and when he was flying, he couldn't pee, so he'd stuff extra socks down in there so he could pee into the socks and then throw the socks out the window.
Thank you, Baboon.
That is the reality. So
Can you imagine me wandering around on the ground and get hit with a frozen sock full of
piss?
Yeah, from an American.
That is an image.
An image I don't think we ever want to see.
One of my ideas was to make a trap that basically shoots your foot, and when you fall, you hit your face in dung.
Didn't the North Vietnamese do that with some of their traps?
I did that with the punji sticks.
Yeah,
I
but
explained to you, there is no proof to be provided.
But anyway,
What?
I'm pretty sure in the Object279, practicing crash positions is probably a must.
I can't believe how long this is taking.
Oh, no,
there
we got one.
I guess it's because we're so low in the tiers. Most people bring in 6, 7s, and 8s in Spec Ops. This is probably an AW first tier.
Oh no, there's a chieftain on the other side. Oh well, if he's using Hesh, he's good. If he's not, he's an idiot.
So, how good is the object's HE compared to a Hesh shell?
Does a lot more damage. Like, this is
Does
a
it?
1 Like, you're like, the chieftain's Hesh shell is like a sledgehammer with a fragmentation grenade attached. The Object279 high explosive shell is a sledgehammer with another sledgehammer attached.
Mm.
And the
this is this that I'm driving.
Hey Kenny, I'm okay. How have you been?
Italian version of a sledgehammer. But Italian, it's shit.
1 moment.
It really doesn't exist though, it's just fake news. Who's eating into the fucking night? Jesus Christ.
Anyway, forward comrades, I have red flag, and when popped, my tank also has red smoke.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Yes, red smoke. Don't believe me? There you go, red smoke.
But then, could you do me a massive favour?
What?
Another bin.
That was very much needed.
Ow! Somebody shooteth me.
Shooteth.
Shooteth me with their gun.
We need to find
Then-
another way around. Get ready to attack.
I'm actually
That auto,
fucking aneurysm.
Okay.
that auto cannon sound.
How
up
is
in
second
here.
Terminator worth to get?
Space luxury
Second
full
Terminator?
automated
You mean
communism.
you mean the BMPT tier 8 premium, Stevie?
Hmm?
Let's see how my gun depression goes.
You need
Ooh.
to take back the plant at any cost. Try and be as quick as you can.
Somebody push his tank up the hill, would you?
Blia!
You done.
Glorious fire damage, comrades. Stupid weasel, you. Oh, the weasel bounced. A weasel bounced on me. Oh, and so I just got hit by something, and I now have a 5.48 second reload. What in the
Yeah, for
name
10
of...
seconds. For
No.
10 seconds.
No, I'm not using Victor. I don't know. It's a Philip.
Oh, really?
It's a Philip skill. That is glorious.
Come on,
Imbued
Houston.
with the patriotism of the.
Of the motherland.
Is somebody in a chieftain?
Yes,
That's
that's me.
Hector.
Oh, hello, Hector.
Uh-oh, swing dick.
Did you
I have a
literally?
Hesh.
Hector, are you in our game?
Yes.
Yes, he's right behind me.
Okay. The Terminator 2 is
This
better
one
than
is
the
Terminator?
Ramka because you've basically solved the Ramka's weaknesses. You have better gun depression, better missiles, firmer barracks of course, and you have better gun depression, which the Ramka very much
Be
lacks.
sensible. Surrender. Your death is no good to me or you.
So, okay, we now have 6 people here playing Armored Warfare.
Okay, how do I have an AMX 10P90 Fox?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a rental. That's why.
Good. Don't let them get control of the plant again.
Hedy, you gave yourself hope.
Oh!
CIA reports
So
that
Pip,
there
I
is
mean,
a
they already
civilian
shut down the Iran
outside.
nuclear deal. What more do you need to shut down for the game?
God damn, that
That
came
was
out of
smart.
fucking
That was smart.
nowhere.
But yeah, Stevie, I would recommend getting the Terminator 2. It is a lot of fun. You don't have the side armor of the Ramka, but apart from that, you are basically improved.
Fire on the
Remember, aim for those ammo racks and enjoy the carnage. Especially on Global Ops. And especially against... Like, With the thermal barracks, you can one-shot tier 10s. Remember, you have far lower penetration than a normal missile, so it's quite skill-based. Do you know, do we? Yeah, the Charlies are just fucking awful.
Shit the front, that's what the Amarak is.
Awful in real life and they're awful in game.
You said the Challengers are awful in real life.
They are awful in real life.
They do the job, but we need them to do it.
What, be absolutely shit and not able to kill anything bigger than a basic T90? Because
get shot and fight against insurgents because we're never going to go to war with Russia.
How is a 70-ton tank good against insurgents?
Because they cannot destroy it.
And
it's a rolling bunker.
It is
It's literally a rolling bunker.
Mouse.
It is like the exact opposite of cost effective. And it's slow, and there's not many
So
of
is
them.
fighting insurgents. That is literally
Sophie, you want cost effective? Talk to the Russians. They did a logistics analysis based off of the first Iraq conflict, and compared to the Abrams, the Challenger has a negligible logistics signature.
Yeah, there were a hell of a lot less
cheaper.
Challengers than there were Abrams.
It's cheaper for us to deploy the Challenger than it is for the Americans to deploy the Abrams.
That's because the Abrams is a gas fucking turbine engine for some ridiculous reason. I still don't know why they went with it.
Because it's very powerful.
You could just give it a diesel engine.
The greatest
That would be less powerful, and that would mean that you can't have as much weight.
Powerful? Are we like imitating Jeremy Clarkson now? Hey, wait, have you noticed we have 4, 5, 6, 7 kills?
Fuck that piece breach.
Oh yeah, this is a lot of fun. 550 alpha damage for 7.09 seconds. And it then goes down to 5 seconds if something happens, which I still haven't figured out yet. Very good.
And I'm just here driving the fucking snail.
Are you using
I'm
hash?
slower than you because I cannot drive with my hand the way it is.
Are you using hash, comrade?
Yes.
Excellent. Are you using Victor?
When you get chance, image spam.
Yes. Absolutely perfect.
Damn it. Okay, it's time to start heading for the country. That's all of them.
That is glorious.
Let's go get in position.
So apparently I'm gonna need to have a T blocker in the US injection because if I'm with Renner for 2 months, it's gonna be like won't be able to have one in time here.
Do what now?
Like I had
testosterone blocker.
Today I had a big ass needle shoved into my left ass cheek and my ass hurts. And then next month I'm gonna have a 3-month testosterone blocker, and I already get a lot of heat flushes. I'm gonna be burning.
When are you going over?
7th of July.
So you're going in the middle of summer.
Below America has something you need.
Yeah, incredible.
So you're going over in the summer while suffering heat flushes.
Yes.
You're an idiot.
Well, I want to see the aircraft carriers and the battleships. Okay. I am making Renner. She is going to take me to the USS New Jersey.
Damn it.
I mean, come on, like, for any military enthusiastic, who doesn't go to the US and, like, not visit one of the battleships? Not one of the Iowas or the South Dakota. Why not?
Only people that just say shit about America all the time shouldn't do that.
I say, okay, Baboon, America isn't special for the shit it gives. Us people from the UK, we give every country shit, including our own.
Yeah.
Nice.
We are literally equal opportunist racists, even to ourselves.
Yeah. You know what? I've never noticed the moon up there before. Anyway, go ahead.
Can you imagine how much fun we'd have if someone was Welsh?
Oh, fucking yes! Sheep shagging bastards.
Sheep shagging.
There we go. Like I say, we are equal opportunists on that score.
There we are. Hey Scarman, how are you today? But yeah, heat flushes aren't fun, especially when it's in the middle of the night and you're like, I want to go to sleep. The T-15, you cannot use the T-15 like you can the Terminator, okay? Don't bother using thermal barracks on the T-15 because it spits out its missiles so fast that eventually the module damage is not worth it. Because you're going to kill whatever you
get
fire.
secondary here.
No, don't cap, damn it! We need to kill off the food tanks. Get off the cap, damn it. Off,
Hector is.
Off. We need to...
No, we don't want to do that.
Anything else.
Anyway, we need to get the secondaries.
Also, that weasel you just immolated was entertaining.
Oh, it was.
Hey.
Yeah. Burning weasels are always a fun sight.
It's even better when you manage to shoot them just right and crew kill them.
And you can't get prosecuted by Peter because of it.
Not for those weasels.
Anyway, we need to get those.
I'm on fire.
Give them time, they'll find a way.
Identify target.
I got fire fucked.
The good thing about this is that it's reasonably fast enough to do ramming damage.
Hate it when they spawn immediately next to it.
Yeah, it's always nice.
To be honest, it's worse when they spawn now with fully loaded. Like, oh yeah, boy, a T-15 spawned next to me. Oh god, he's fully loaded. Well, goodbye, everybody. Just rip. But yeah, the T-15 is not a Terminator. It is Armored Warfare's only real assault tank. Like, you don't stay around, you fire your missiles, and then you just run the fuck away.
And
even in
the weasel comment, Eddie.
Even in PvE.
That's the last one. Nope.
Yeah, sorry, I missed it. Sorry.
That's in reference to the weasel comment.
The weasel comment.
When vodka goes just right.
Or nothing. Jeez.
Baboon, you really need to turn down your mic sensitivity.
I need to turn down my mic.
Sensitivity, all that's coming through is just
so
munching.
We have one slot left. Who wants in?
I do.
I'd like to join if you don't mind.
God. Oh god. This is awkward.
I'm already in with the tier 4 ready to go.
Okay, I'm just gonna flip
I need to turn down my mic. Is that right?
It doesn't matter, Ben. Just ignore me.
So
no, I just gotta go in.
Heady?
I'm being grumpy.
Heady? Heads or tails?
Edge. Heads.
Is that any better?
Baboon, it was fine. I was just moaning.
Oh. Okay. Alrighty.
He was poking you with a big Scottish stick.
Let me. Yeah, see, I gotta promote some people here. Hold on.
What was that in reference to, Heady? What is my big stick? What is my big stick?
I don't know. Maybe you can answer that one.
I mean, I have got a bottle of Buckfast downstairs. We can use that as a stick.
So Hector won.
Hector got in. Okay.
I'm sorry, Heady.
No worries.
Hello, Mohammed. How are you? Mohammed Okabadam. That's a really long name. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name. It will insult you horribly.
I'll give it a crack.
Don't.
Mohammed Okba Ben Laboyd.
That was a fairly semi-competent pronunciation.
I was going to say that was actually not bad.
I actually have to phone a whole load of Polish people during the day, so I have to deal with really hard to pronounce names a lot.
I would just call him Mohammed Sheepshaggy.
Do I have enough time to go take a little boys' room break?
D15 isn't bad, it just requires a far different playstyle. One that a lot of people aren't used to, which involves running away from the opposition.
It's a skirmisher rather than a brawler.
Pretty much. Anyway, Hector, a invite has been sent, and I'm going to start nomming on my dinner now. Because food is always nice and fun.
What are you having this glorious day?
Nutrients of various sorts.
What are these various sorts of nutrients?
Fish, potatoes, carrots, and broccoli.
Nice. See, I'm too lazy to actually cook properly, so I couldn't be asked making anything proper. I didn't even make myself proper food.
Fire, since you're going to be in Philadelphia, maybe you can get Rena to take you to the Philadelphia Naval Yard and you can see some of the ships that are in storage.
Oh.
Is that not kind of the point of what Sophie was on about?
No, I mean, there's a Essex-class carrier hanging around in New York Harbor, I think.
Yeah, it's New York.
But very nice.
Not holding for me.
He is moored in Camden, New Jersey, which is a little bit farther north than Philadelphia. Then it's a good hour or so to New York City.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, back.
There's a tank museum out on Long Island.
I can't remember the last time I used the PL-1, actually. I can't remember.
Since the nerfed its armor from, hey, I'm a pocket MDT,
To, hey, I can eat all of your shape charges now.
Uh-oh. Fuck. I just crashed.
Reload.
I am.
time for a facepalm.
Mm-hmm.
The convoy is guarded by Claiborne Industries security guards.
Reloading.
I'll try to disable the security system.
The main
You find out about Magnus's convoy.
differences of the Object279 between its flag-bearing counterpart and the irregular one
We won't get in quietly now.
Paint.
is the...
One is more patriotic than the other.
Actually, you can put regular paint and decals on both of them, but the flag bearer comes with camo netting, which is the second tank in Armoured Warfare to do so after about 2.5 years, and
Yep.
it has a flag which follows the same animation model as the Challenger 1 chlorine gas, and it fires red smoke.
Yay,
So it's more
because
patriotic.
Found out how to put a filter on the red smoke.
Mm-hmm.
More red smoke is needed.
Hey, Panzer.
Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am Spitfire, Armoured Warfare's only transgender gamer. And also the most fabulous one, as I actually actively give a fuck about my subscribers.
Nothing here.
Hello.
Hello Scottman, how are you? As of such.
Work. Crap. Hell. Stuff. And you?
I play PvP on Fridays and Saturdays, and Wednesday/Thursday is a hangout stream in which all my friends, as you can see, can come to join me and we can all have a casual PvE stream together.
The sluice needs to be open.
And just bitch about shit.
And just bitch about everything. It's usually me, Hetty, and Pips that bitch about everything, while the rest of them scratch their heads in confusion as what our foreign lingo means. We don't know what it means either sometimes. Oh yeah, Panzer joins in sometimes.
Panzer joins in. And I'm going to trigger him in a minute. I'm looking for a certain image I saved.
Oh god, seriously.
I can't find it. I might have saved it onto my phone. I'm not sure.
You know, on this map, I never managed to do any damage. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, anyway, if you would like to support the stream, please consider subscribing and liking and clicking that bell end button in the middle of the subscription thing.
Oh god.
That fucking laugh.
Juvenile humor is so annoying.
What are you lots giggling like maniacs at?
Bell.
Bell. And also, if you would like to support the stream further, there is a stream tip link below. At the moment, I'm trying to see how much money I can get together from stream tip, before it officially closes on the 25th of May.
With the services?
Yeah, the stream tip service will no longer be available on the 25th of this month.
You're going to switch over to Streamlabs.
Yes, which Renna will teach me, in which it'll be a long and painful process because she gets frustrated and I can't understand what she's saying.
I prefer the one that you're using because the other one always tries to fucking fuck my credit card and I have to use PayPal. I don't like that. I'm a simple Scot. I like simple things.
Asbestos, alcohol poisoning, and...
There.
No, hang on. Asbestos, alcohol poisoning, and living in the 70s.
Don't forget drug overdoses.
Especially if you listen to Sky.
No, do you know what's really fucked? That's actually quite honestly true.
I know it is. I know it is.
No, I know it is. Because I can... There's a person I know. I can phone them up, and within about 20 minutes, I'll have my my substances.
How are you, Valster?
That's called.
Look at this flatness.
That's called good service.
That is good service, and I've worked with this woman. She's awesome.
And what is your product of choice?
Let's not go into that because I don't want to get Spitfire stream banned.
Or himself arrested, you know.
Oh yeah, Iron Brew is also something very Scottish.
Oh, no, they changed it.
Amazing.
No, they changed it. It's shit now.
What is it?
Iron Brew
Wait, what they have done to it?
Scotland is about the only country that understands Iron Brew.
How does that bounce? My shell is heavier than the tank.
Because Panther, they replaced the actual sugar with an artificial replacement, and it's not the same. It's not the same.
No.
Artificial replacement.
Yeah, instead of using like,
I just got
sugar,
butt sucked by the weasel.
That's just shite.
Shite.
We should all get Russian tanks.
And just march
You know
in
what?
forward.
And just run bias.
Don't you dare shoot it, thank you.
Iron Brew now deserves to lose their market share to Coke.
Well,
That's
no.
all I have to say.
If you buy it in the glass bottles, it's still good. But if you buy it in a can, or if you buy the plastic bottles, it's not as good.
So
yeah, well here I can't get anything but the cans.
Fuck you, you're fucked.
you can only get vodka cans here. Cans of vodka.
Yeah. So.
I mean, if I come down to yours, you do know we're buying cans of vodka just so I can see what the fuck it's like.
I don't
I
want to
mean,
buy.
in Russia you can buy 1 liter beer cans as well.
That's because it's beer and they use the vodka, and like 1 liter of beer is just like
soft drink for them.
Don't you mean like in America when you buy your fries they ask would you like an AR-15 with that? In Russia,
freedom.
In Russia, vodka is a pharmaceutical diet.
It is.
Vodka is also fuel for the truck.
I mean, if you have a throat inflammation, that's the best shit. It just disinfects everything.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like a shotgun with your fries?
In fact, that reminds me. So cool.
Yes.
You asked your folks about me come down at the end of May yet?
Yes.
Is it happening because I need to book holidays?
Yes.
Awesome.
You totally forgot. She was talking to Reggie in the pub.
I just answer yes to everything now.
I'm well aware that you forgot.
Especially to Renner, it's very useful. In fact, usually we just answer yes to each other. So sometimes our conversations are just us saying mindlessly yes, while not actually listening to what each other is saying.
Well, that's slightly better than the conversation I had with Von Holtz the other day in the pony chat. We were literally just spamming Pinkie Pie memes at each other.
That's a pretty good conversation, man. Just spamming memes. That's pretty good.
What's it?
Yeah, well, you're the shit poster, so that's why it's good.
I am a shit poster. I love posting memes.
frustrated.
Oh yeah, by the way, do you know what made me definitely stand with the government against Count Dankula?
Whee! You get a free charge for all Object279.
just realized
The
that
Object279 is buyable with money or gold. Buy it with gold. You can get 2 versions. You can give them both paint and decals, so it doesn't really matter which one you buy. However, with the flag version, you get red smoke and this flag and camo, so you might as well get that version.
Oh, Pip, you actually saw the start of it. You posted at the start of the meme conversation.
You do know I'm a shitposter at heart. I love shitposting, dude.
Same.
You should invite me to shitpost with you guys.
It looks like we started around 12:25 AM on Monday.
Is this stupid bridge gonna lower yet? Please.
Started off with Von Holtz going Screw Logic and Pinkie Pie.
Isn't that just My Little Pony in a nutshell?
Isn't Reyna working on a video right now to try and explain it with some logic and shit?
Oh, she's already scienced Pinkie Pie.
How is she not pulling her hair out?
Because
she kind of did at the time.
Fair enough. I go with the view that it's best not to think about that.
I think about Pinkie Pie porn all the time. Oh wait, we're talking about the show version.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that shit's completely fine. Think about that all you want.
I think they were cleared them out.
Put it like this, it makes more sense than Pinkie Pie herself.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna declare that 60% of my thought processes is porn.
You are porn.
With that. If anything, I'd say that's slightly low.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty pathetic, Kuru. Come on.
Oh.
Get it up into the 80s.
Yeah, I know it's.
Those are rookie numbers, Kuru.
Unlike you, I am an actually productive member of society, so I
Bitch.
Wait, hang on. You can abuse the physics system by like lowering the tank and moving into things, and then like raising it again, and then your tank just kind of lifts up in the air. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
This is.
I haven't seen tanks lined up like this since like last was number.
Yo. Fast and Furious Russia Drift.
So T90s.
T90s drifting on the snow.
Wasn't that from a music video by oh god, it's a long time ago. There was a music video in which yeah, like 2000 something. Like these guys were doing this fucking music video shit with like the Russian military or something. No, it wasn't that, you little. Don't worry.
Still nothing compared to the run with the scorpions who got stuck against the barrier.
Oh, that was great. This thing's army. Holy shit! What did they put in this thing?
Russian. I don't even know where to go with this one. There's so many options.
What did they put in this thing? Russian engineering.
Russian engineering, comrade.
I mean, if you can
just strap as many conscripts to it as humanly possible.
So, Janet, during your many years of service, how useful was duct tape?
Oh yeah.
Very useful.
What did duct tape not fix?
Duct tape was toilet paper.
Right.
Not interchangeable.
Not.
There you go, Pip, if you want to look in ponies.
Oh, I'm setting aside 40 minutes to watch that.
Wait, has she posted it?
I found and posted Fee's video.
It's not the physics one. It's the science of Pinkie Pie.
Damn it!
I'm also going to 2 conventions with Renna while I'm there.
Awesome.
Nice.
I think it's BronyCon. I don't know. I didn't really listen. I don't really care about pony conventions. Too much autism.
Yeah.
All the pretty pastel ponies.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but if you make a character in pastel colors, you do not deserve my attention.
Bye then, Curry.
What?
Bye.
I mean, I'm literally playing a grey and pink striped zebra. On
Pretty
the,
pink
Wednesday
zebra.
Did you just?
Pretty pink zebra.
Oh god, it's pronounced zebra.
Ready up.
I know it's pronounced zebra, but I've been listening to too many Americans.
That's
The
the
most
problem.
unconventional use of duct tape that I ever saw was when the mortar section decided to give a bullfrog a
Ready up,
ride
Kerr.
into space.
A what?
That is legendary!
That sounds like the shit that would have come up during a
Bullfrog
drunken
taped
night.
to the nose of a white phosphorus
Oh
flare.
my god! Oh, so you were making sure that fucker was dead!
In the beginning, we have a parachute ride.
I mean, there's
Ready,
making sure
Kuro?
it's dead, and then there's making sure that it is fucking dead.
There's no kill like strapping animals to mortars.
No. So this is
There is no
this
kill like
isn't
strap.
even just HE. This is fucking white phosphorus. This is Willie P.
Okay, guys, there is no
Man.
kill like strapping a horse to a 75mm rocket and shooting it into the sky.
That's nothing.
I could have been.
It's Guy Fawkes night.
Somebody's mic is bleeding through.
You what, mate?
Oh, I know what the problem is. Jeez. It was the stream. It's giving me the double stuff.
Yeah. Unlike the Russian server, we didn't get this for free. But as far as I know, there will be a European NA server event in which you should be able to get a free vehicle. Or to be honest, it's not really that much. It's like 1,500 gold or like $5 or something.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
There's Jamaica. Our acquaintance seems to have decided to fire at
I just
residential
realised I
areas.
forgot to like the
I
stream.
risk contacting the department and they
Heresy.
normally
Everyone
send an
here is
aircraft to
using
sink Magnus's
is
ship.
using a Russian
Discover
tank,
the
except
bay, take air
except
defense
Janet
positions
and Hector.
take the command
Yeah.
center. I'll cover you from the sea.
They need to be
Who's in the
executed.
orange vehicle?
Heresy. Enter that video is heresy. You cannot waste good chocolate like that.
I'm going to the right rear. Why not?
chocolate helps me
Why were
poop.
there just 2 tank shells
What?
out of the mountain?
Nothing.
Get to the port and set up some
I heard that, bitch. I heard that.
What did I say then?
Chocolate helps you poop.
It does.
It's just the fact you can just hit out with it out of the fucking blue.
Module damage. We also need to shoot up those stupid pillboxes. Before, you know, we have a repeat of last time in which at least 3 people were murdered by the AI in pillboxes.
Alright, gonna go over there.
So,
There's one
Kuru, you
pillbox.
like the
I see one from here.
video I posted?
See anything?
I'm watching them trying to figure
If
out
I knew
how
who was
to
talking,
clean up
I would
the
have
chocolate.
calmed you and I would strangle you and then I proceed to stomp on top of your heart until I can get your brain.
Can you
Well, what
sit on my
happens, Cole?
face instead?
What happened? Who killed what?
Kuru's
here's
pissed.
the other one.
Kuru's pissed that Polish just spilled 12 tons of liquid on the
EMC.
road.
I mean, that's pretty damn heretical.
I mean, it kind of is.
Driving into the town. Do 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 do
I
do
see
do.
that. Coming.
H.E.
Brown
means.
goo is solidifying as it cooled. That just... Nah.
Watch them trying to clear it up like digger.
Yeah, I know.
Brown sugar.
This is so
you
fucking
never
flat.
taste so good.
Like, to be honest, lower to the ground, this just looks weird.
Is it a lowrider?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a lowrider.
Are you
So
trying to
cruising
jump
in
but
the
it
street
doesn't
in your
work?
6.4?
It looks like something Nick Cage would drive.
Yep.
But are you cruising down the streets in your 6.4? Slapping the bitches? Jogging the hose?
Nick Cage memes. Ow. Why is Nick Cage just a meme?
I don't know.
Is it
Because he
Yes, he's
predates.
weird.
Because he predates memes.
Because he's broke as fuck, and he needs to pay
is
off
it
a lot
because of the
debts.
bees?
Not the
Amongst other
bees!
things.
Not the bees!
Not the bees!
It's the fact that he overacts everything, I think.
Gentlemen, you're on the wrong
Who
side.
does
But on the
who
other
does
hand, you do have
who does Nick Cage play his films? Nick Cage.
Yeah, he is one of those actors.
But I mean, you do have to appreciate his way of doing the alphabet. It's not very difficult to file things properly.
To the department in Claiborne Industries. You are just cannon fodder.
Stay on this camera.
Ooh, I can pay it in the tournament. Oh no, my engine's damaged. Good luck. Have fun, Valston.
BMP got me.
Well, it would be funny if Armored Warfare did put that American nuclear tank in.
I actually suggested to
Yeah.
Silent Stalker about adding the Overlord, the Apocalypse, and the Mammoth tanks in, and he just said copyright.
I mean, it's a reasonable answer. Even
Isn't
if
there
it is
copyright one
disappointing
out?
for a gamer.
Although
Wasn't
actually,
there
I don't know. Someone get up on
Actually,
MailIU's
no.
and EA's finances. I think MailIU actually makes more money than EU does, than EA does.
Well, yeah, that's because EA is fucking broke after the whole Battlefront.
Woo! What loot boxes in? This is a great idea. By the way, guys, we've learnt the lessons of Star Wars. Not.
We've learned the lesson that it's bad when people find
Look how
out
fucking
that
tall
it
this tank is, and then suddenly it's really low to the
next
ground.
time.
Some people
Get
do
those
these
lasers,
acts and still
folks.
get away with it.
Them break 'em.
PUBG comes to mind. They do that shit and they get away with it.
Oh yeah, PUBG. Do you remember how Fiona used to rant on about PUBG?
I actually kind of like it.
That lasted
too
all
much
about
shit.
5 minutes.
We got one more laser.
Pretty quickly.
No, but see, here's what I like to do in it. I just pair up, I grab a shotgun, and then I run screaming bloody murder into buildings, yelling at the top of my lungs. And
So
I
you
just
basically
kill everybody.
rush B.
Great. I actually do rush B, and then I scream all sorts of random shit.
Let's get on the cap. Look at the 130
Actually,
seconds.
I wonder, does this also change the drowning modifier? I have to wonder.
Yeah.
I don't
well,
know.
One more.
in theory, it should.
Ha! You thought I was submerged, but then I'm not.
Your submarine tank.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever
Something.
do. Yes. What?
so you drive in just far
Wait, hang
enough
on.
to trigger the drowning.
Hang on. Oh my god! It worked.
So you can literally sit at the drowning point in your most defensible position.
Yes.
And as soon as this timer starts to run out, lift yourself up for a second and then drop back down to reset the drowning point.
Susie, watch this. Haha! I am submarine commerce. Oh wait. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, gotta get those helicopters.
So
Already on it.
actually, I am. Okay. I'm getting a drowning timer, or I'm not. It's kind of weird.
One out there by you, Spitfire. Get that one right
Oh,
behind you.
should. I mean, like the drowning timer is there. It's just not going past. It's quite weird.
What, on these amphibious vehicles that still show you drying but really drown?
I don't know. I mean, go to the other side, and I think you can do it. Oh, bagel.
This is
I'll
a
try it.
fast cap here.
Oh.
I dropped a good 15 feet and took no damage.
Believe me, you'd be much better off joining
Really?
my army.
Sophie was just mean to a Chinook.
Yes.
Chinooki? Chinookness.
We don't talk about
Have you ever
I don't know
noticed that in games, like especially 40k, Space Marine veteran sergeants and elder avatars of Kane's are there purposefully just to show how badass another character is.
No stubbornness will cost
Like,
you dearly.
what?
It's not too late to change your mind.
What special snowflake character has not killed an avatar of Kane? There we go. This looks promising. Ooh. Yeah, drowning. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm tracked.
Wow. I'm gonna record this. Look at this. Drowning.
What are you doing there? There's hardly anyone there.
Not drowning.
Diesel.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna try this. I might drown myself, but you know, fuck it. I'll get up to 1 second, then I'll raise the tank off the ground, and then like see if I drown. Yeah, I died. I died. I died. Oh well. It's all good. So it takes presumably about 1.5 seconds or more to raise itself off the ground.
I didn't set up. Yeah.
Wait, does that mean my tank is stuck in like a permanent between hydraulic and non-hydraulic mode? Ooh.
It's a lowrider.
It's a lowrider.
Hey.
But wait, in that kind of sense, it's a medium rider.
Oh, no, it's a lowrider stuck in road legal.
Can imagine. Oh, thank you, Hedy, for pledging $3. Hedy's my first patron. Okay, you get a blowjob.
Cool.
I did promise it. First patron gets a blowjob.
Bitch, you didn't say that to me.
Okay, well, donate £200, so I'll give you a blowjob.
And there was silence.
Let me get my credit card.
Low ground clearance. You tend to get hung up on small obstacles very easily.
Yeah, but like, can you imagine like driving one of these things around in real life? There's like a guy with a really expensive car behind you, so you just lower the hydraulic suspension and quietly crush his engine, and then just raise yourself off the ground again. But yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, I think this is one of the only 3 games that actually does have hydraulic suspension. Oh, hydromatic suspension, I think.
Is it every game we get 100% off?
Yeah, every I am making a million a fucking game, and I'm in a tier 4. Like afterwards, after we complete this, we'll do this again. Get your best premium tanks, and we will farm the shit out of Armored Warfare. Because I've gone from 103 to 114 million.
I'm only getting about 500,000, but on tier 4, that's why I can't wait till we do 8s.
Karu, Hector, what's your highest tier tank?
9.
9. Karu has 6s, so we'll 6 and 7 is our max.
Alright, our next.
The tier 9 we probably don't want to play because I'm massively dorked up, and the tier 9 that I unlocked was the Centauro 120.
Well, the tier 9 puts us in the insane mode anyway. You need some really heavy tanks for that.
I mean, it's a
so we're playing tier 6 or 7s or 8. What are we doing?
Not now. We're doing tier 4s for now because I want to finish it off, and then we'll do this again and just do like tier 6s and 7s.
Okay. Alright, let me bring it to
okay. 4. Then I'm gonna switch off of the bagel.
Yeah. Tier 4.
Just use all the premiums. This is farming.
I don't have any tier 4 premiums. That's my problem.
Well, make do.
Make do. Tier 5.
I mean, hell, if you play Armored Warfare, you should have a T62M.
I do not.
It was like 5 games and you can get one.
I have it over in MA.
I swear, all of these free events going around.
Did you?
Boo. On. So, my parents, in their wisdom, decided to give me cash to for Rena's birthday gift. Slight problem.
You spent it.
No. Sending cash in a envelope overseas is a paddling, and I can't really send cash electronically. So I'm gonna, next time she streams that's in my time zone, I'm just gonna like plop 90 quid and tell her who it's from. 40 quid from grandma and 50 quid from my parents.
I sent you 20.
Sending an
$20 bill.
Easier than stuffing bills into an envelope.
No.
Yeah, well, you gotta triple up on your paper, you know, to hide it.
Should do like a Schrodinger's cat with my paper.
Yeah.
Hey, if you've noticed, I'm using a T62, which is a T62 with some applique armor and some Shenskas.
Somebody's in the way.
Hey Janet, what was the threat level of the T62s?
For us?
Yeah.
Consider it especially dangerous. I mean, yeah.
Kill the driver.
One would kill you, but then again, the gun off of a kill you.
And remember
On the
the
other hand, the 262 reloader would.
Janet?
Ah.
Are you going to say that the reload time of the T62 was absolutely dog shit?
The mechanism required the main gun to elevate so that it could eject the round. Lose your sight picture if you were the gunner.
The extra time on the reload taken.
That's the same problem the first version of the IS-2 had.
So not to mention, yeah, the time it takes to actually reposition the gun in the turret, and then go through your reload
This
cycle.
has gone up and down, it's amazing. Take care, Bronze. I love that we just spent like the last 3 missions blowing up all this guy stuff, and then we're like, hey, we're getting shot at by people, let's join forces. Hey James Booker, how are you today? Food. Oh.
Glug glug.
We're taking fire! Hold on, Zayton. Help is on the way. You must stop resisting immediately. It's for your own good.
Is it? Is it really for our own good?
As you wish, soldier. You had a chance to save me.
You had a chance.
Yeah, this thing's heat rounds and AP rounds are actually pretty crap.
I see you agree with my
It's
proposal.
primarily a missile boat, basically.
Go back to the village. We can take cover from drones there. Remember your
What is
this? I mean, it has the same missiles as the BMP-3 in the BMD-4, so it's a really good missile boat. It's not really that well armoured, but for the most part, it's a pretty decent Tier 4 premium. Like, you can hurt Tier 6s with it.
You realize that I got the slowest tank here for some reason?
T-72?
I'm the same tank as you, Baboon.
Yeah, I know.
And I am slower than you somehow.
Must be the driver of the commander is on it.
Excellent. Now our main aim is to gather everyone we can. Come on.
Alright, so
I've got the sneaky suspicion that I'm the slowest of you all because my driver's been killed.
the driver is currently splattered around the tank, and the gunner is manipulating the gears with his
Hector
foot.
needs bullets.
Alright, we need to get to do the drones this time because last time we kind of... it didn't happen.
I'm gonna do my best to be in town when those spawn.
Alright. You have a really nice voice actor.
What the hell is wrong with you, Spitfire?
It's very soothing.
It is.
I remember the first thing you said to me, Spitfire, when you heard my voice first time. You're really deep.
You are deep.
Deep,
I didn't know what that meant. Means my balls hang to about my kneecaps.
Thank you for that unflattering image.
Sorry?
Another squad.
Oh, Spitfire.
And please don't ever mention balls and kneecaps again. I suddenly don't want to eat this last potato for some reason.
Hey, look, it's a step up from piss socks.
Why did you do that? Spitfire?
Because you mentioned something which doesn't make me want to eat my food now. Oh, I missed.
Well, you know I did it on purpose, right?
Go, Janet, go! Be amphibious! Please don't drown.
Tracks.
Okay, and with that hit, I'm going to excuse myself to the city in hopes of capturing the lasers.
You should be able to.
I'm going to drown here if I don't. Shit! I'm drowning, boys. I am gone.
Okay, well, get your scuba gear out and, you know.
Can't believe you did that to me, Spitfire.
Didn't do anything.
It's our 4chan thread where
you clipped me.
A dude wanted to go scuba diving.
I'm sorry
in
for using
Australia.
TLC. No, TCL.
Oh shit.
I should probably start using the more exotic tier 4 tanks. They're actually pretty fun.
Oh god, the booze labels have arrived.
The what?
Buying one. I am absolutely buying one.
The what the fuck?
We'll have to deploy the reserves. Take care of it.
To be honest, the one vehicle I would
Heady?
really like to see would be the ASU.
We need to get rid of those lasers.
Heady?
Okay, I'm going to take the two on the right. I'm standing, one of them spawned right on top of me.
Are you watching the stream right now?
For the one on the hill.
Yeah, kind of. How many UAVs are on top of you?
Have you seen the stream tick gold bar?
I've actually looked too small, but it looks like that's pretty interesting. I guess you're owing somebody something.
Okay, I got this one.
Okay, well. The little peppers earn themselves a blowjob, and I have absolutely no idea what to do with this money now. After this mission, I'm gonna go and cry.
I should clarify, I didn't do it for that reason, I just did it because I'm an asshole and I wanted to break you.
So you don't want a blowjob?
I mean, I won't turn one down, but
It's one of those, if you are genuinely, honestly offering, then won't mind, but not holding you to that.
yes, thank you, Eddie, it's much more succinct than I would.
So, I'm actually now in a stable financial position.
Let's try and hijack the zoo base. My people can manage it.
This is good.
I'm gonna eat my potato and just...
We gotta go across the island again. No, got those two spawns. We'll split, one from the far end and one from the island.
I think I broke her head, eh?
grab your
I
ammo.
think
Let's move out.
he did. Well done.
Wait, what did you? Oh god, Disco Towels, seriously?
No, not that.
Well, that's what I'm seeing right now. Who posted it? Eddie? Yeah, of course it was Eddie.
No, Pip's on about the fact that the donation has kind of rendered Sophie's brain asunder.
Wait, what? How? What? How? Who? What? How? When?
Were you not listening to the conversation we just had?
Yeah, go back.
No, I was listening to the Basshead song and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from what do you call it?
Do you have Sophie's stream up?
No.
Bastard!
You heretic!
Bastard!
I'm going for the one. I'm going for the ship on the way out on the deal.
No, don't do that. I'm going to go for that one and I'm faster.
Don't you need
I'm
to
gonna follow along the beach and
heal yourself?
behind the island.
Also, Baboon, I can hit the ship from here. You don't need to drive there.
To go to the islands.
Well, she's definitely hit the donation aim.
Pip
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of ripped it asunder.
Fucking shit.
Just a wee bit.
I'm grounded. Again.
Outside of Russian tanks, they have a rather small silhouette, so they present a small target. Inside of them, they are short enough to drown.
It also means that they are very susceptible to have ammo racks or engine fires. Sometimes in the same place. Hey, Renner.
Start freaking out and badgering little Pip now.
Okay.
Hey,
Freak out and badger little Pip then.
Oh, what?
So hey, guess what, Spitfire?
What?
I just finished cutting and putting all the labels on all the bottles.
Booze!
Yes!
You can totally order bottles for your Wild Pegasus now.
That's happening.
Okay.
Also, everyone randomly molest Spitfire.
Oh,
Molest.
Renner.
already done that.
Can I ask you a question?
Can I answer your question?
Well, two questions actually.
I thought you two only communicated in yeses these days.
What commissioned or decommissioned or museum US ship are we going to see?
Hector.
And what conventions am I going to?
Well, left on Skullman, but I'll probably end up going to BurdyCon. You will probably be coming with me to TrotCon. As far as the decommissioned ship, the USS New Jersey, if it's open. If it's not open, then I don't have anything within range that we can go see unless you wanted to drive all the way to Virginia.
Okay. And New York is too expensive, I gather.
Well, no, there's no decommissioned museum ships in New York.
I thought there was
aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I thought there was
USS
a carrier
Intrepid
ship.
up there.
No, the USS Intrepid's been moved to Norfolk.
Oh.
So that should be closer to you.
That's why I said unless you want to go to Virginia, which is kind of a drive and kind of a trip.
Well, wouldn't it be closer for Sophie to go to Norfolk in the UK if they moved the ship there?
Yeah, fuck you, that was terrible.
That was
What you gonna
awesome.
say? There are explosions going on.
I mean, come on, you guys in the US have like.
I'm
5
being bullied
bases
by
of
the AI,
Belgrade in
help.
the Midwest and the South, so.
The AI's bullying me. Ah.
Maybe I should bully you harder.
That's kinky.
What are you
No,
bullying me?
Pip has already bullied her hard.
Yes, I had about 3 minutes of just total silence.
Basically, Pip has just donated the entire boost fund from when he comes down at the end of the month.
Pip has
I'm paying for that.
Pip has earned themselves a blowjob. like, Renner, I am now in a somewhat stable financial position. So, thank you, Pips.
Sophie, get the hell out of there. Get into the point.
Just be happy he's not from Aberdeen, because otherwise he'd be singing the song.
I mean, she's a fox, not a sheep, so it wouldn't work anyway.
I think I'm gonna die.
No, I meant more along the lines of we're short, we're mean, we come from Aberdeen, and you know, deep pockets and short hands.
Well,
I need to go up to Aberdeen soon for my work. I really don't want to because it's shite up there.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I told you about some people I knew who, like the guys that the girls from Macedonia. They lived in Aberdeen for 4 years. And then after that, because he works for Shell, they moved
I like how
to
I
Brunei.
type in Skull, and it doesn't put Skullman at the top of the list.
Why are you talking to Skullman?
Reasons. Anyway, I love you, Sophie. Have a good day.
I love you too, Renner.
I'm gonna go finish putting all the labels on all the bottles I already have.
Why are you putting labels on bottles?
So I can sell the bottle.
Oh.
Wait, I thought the point was to sell the content
I
with
died.
the bottle, not just the bottle with the label.
I can't legally sell alcohol, okay? But I can send you the bottle in a funnel, and then you can pour whatever booze you want in it.
Can you illegally sell me the alcohol, Fiona?
No. Not to mention the fact that I didn't cheap out on you. The labels are hand washable.
Nice.
How did we lose?
You can get as sloppy drunk as you want, and then wash your bottle, and it's fine.
But I'm not sloppy drunk, I'm just regular drunk.
That's true.
You're just Scottish drunk. How did we lose?
You're Scottish drunk, exactly.
It's hacking.
Anyway, let's
I have
go
an
up to
unfair advantage.
tier 6 now.
You get randomly drunk and then you go and burn York for some reason.
It's full of Yorkshire people.
I mean, a really good friend of mine is a Yorkie, but I see your point.
You're 6.
Yes. Also,
Better go
Renner.
burn Newcastle.
Oh, she's
She's
actually,
left.
No, Renner's gone.
She's the
I gotta.
Okay.
Do you want us to go into a game? Or... Oh wait, she's gone. I guess we wait.
Hey everybody!
Hey Lam!
It's hello!
Is Kuro actually in your game?
No, she left the platoon.
You
I'm very popular today. Play on Woke XCA if you have it. I have it. No, it's just that she said she'd be right back. So, yeah, this is quite awkward today. I'm popular. Why am I popular?
Is everything still hot in the house there, Spitty?
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a hot fox in that.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I broke your bank account. I'm allowed to make shitty jokes. Fuck you.
You make shitty jokes regardless of what you do.
Exactly, but you can't complain right now.
Why did you donate 200 anyway?
Why not?
I mean, like, how much disposable income do you have?
Too much.
I mean,
do you not remember how the conversation went?
He would just waste it on cocaine and hookers otherwise.
Oh yeah, because you can get those faster than you can get a pizza.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You can get it faster than you can get a pizza.
No, I literally can, Sophie. I literally can.
To be honest, it's disappointing if it takes anything more than 20 minutes, because that shit is already pre-packaged. They just need to deliver it.
Actually, Stevie, the best tank destroyer in tier 10 is the Sphinx.
Well, I'm game if you want an extra person, even if it's until Peru gets back.
Sure.
Caddy, are you gonna be in an AFE and go scout for them?
Oh, I remember those.
Actually, I scouted MBTs.
I am the scout.
Eddie has his man pants on.
Scout is a role. Scout is not a vehicle.
I can get out of some other
Somebody else wants to get in, I can bow.
I mean, once upon a time, this was the best scout tank in the game.
Which one?
Scout tank.
MBT-70.
The platoon leader selected a mission that is not available to all platoon. Oh, shit. Okay, that means you have to do them all over again.
Have they said when they're gonna? Can they say when they're gonna put in the new?
Hedy?
Well,
Actually, no. We can't do Spec Ops with Hedy because fuck. Hedy. Actually, no. Fuck. We'll
Is
just
it because
do.
Hedy
We'll
is
just
special?
We'll just do hard mode. Okay, we're fine. We're good.
Let's find out. So you can carry on.
Okay.
She's reading.
New Object 279 overpowered. Not really. It's got okay armor, but for the most part, the gun is absolute shit. I mean, you can get it down to a 7-second reload with 550 alpha, which is nice, but you have less penetration than literally all 3 tier 3 MBTs, and you're going to be facing tier 5s and 6s. So, however, the high explosive shell is actually quite useful. So, but then again, it's a high explosive shell. So good luck running against the Beliat T64s that are gonna fuck you until next Sunday. Anyway, let's. What? How did we fail the mission last time? Anyway, did everyone just kind of die?
I drowned twice.
Drowned twice?
Yep.
Damn.
And Spitfire drowned.
Get hooked up.
I didn't drown.
Oh, somebody wants to know if the new Object279 is OP.
No.
I mean, what tier is it?
Only if you use nuclear weapons.
It's a tier 4.
It's a tier 4? Nah, it can't be that OP.
I mean,
it's up against the chieftain.
Yeah, the chieftain with hash. But, I mean, it's kind of like the T62M in which it's a radical departure from all the other MBTs of the same tier. Kill the swing fire, kill the swing fire, kill the swing fire now. Wait for it. Whoop. 797.
Why did I bring 18 missiles? My God.
So you can solve your chronic lack of a penis. I mean, gun depression.
Yeah.
I mean, that's generally why Sophie likes him.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Although, from what I know, I'm not exactly lacking in that department. Or at least that's what Renner tells me. Look at this speed! Jesus! Whee! Don't shoot me! They're shooting me! Fuck! Don't shoot me, Stingray. Don't, please. No, bad Stingray. No. Ow, Weasel. This is... But yeah, the 279 is just... It's a fun dipshit tank. That's the best I can describe.
In other words, it's going to get nerfed to hell.
No, it won't. It won't get nerfed because there's nothing really overpowered about it.
Remind me never to bring missiles again. I have not had but one hit.
Have you tried aiming with them?
Oh yeah.
Me, gentlemen. This is Magnus Holter. You are doing a great job, but you won't be able to get out of here without help.
Ow.
I propose we make a deal.
Ow.
Cover my fighters and I will prepare
Ow.
to save both. This is our only chance.
Ow. Ow.
Hey.
Ow.
What tank are you driving, Baboon?
I am hurting.
72B.
My nipples are fucking on fire.
I don't know why they're on here.
Ow.
The B and
17 of them. I mean, I meant 7. I don't know how I got 17.
No.
You still alive there, Sophie?
I need a boob massage.
Uh-oh.
Sadly, I'm a little too far away to do that.
Yeah. Not even that big. So you could probably use your chin.
If you really, really need one, Sophie, I'm sure I could get a train down. I'm sure. Just for your benefit, of course. You really needed one.
Isn't it cheaper to get like a plane from Edinburgh to Spain, take like a nightly hotel, have 3-course meals, spend on the beach, and then fly to like Gatwick, and it's cheaper
And then
than
get a-
getting
and
a
then get a
fucking,
taxi.
and then get a taxi, and it's cheaper than getting a fucking a train ticket.
I will do the ticket pricing right now. So I'm assuming that I'm coming down. Let's just call it the 31st for now. Let's do the tickets. Let's see how much it costs me.
Yeah.
Ramming speed? Don't you dare shoot it, I want to ram it.
No, my T-72B, I might have like 6
You can shoot it now. Thank you.
And then the rest is split between APFS DS and heat rounds.
For me personally, I just use AP or missiles, but then again, I use all my stuff in PvP,
Yeah.
so may not
So
be
the
applicable.
friendly bots are running with the Object279s, 2SC.
Actually, no, it's a player.
That's...
You just called somebody a butt. No
I'm
fancy-
sorry.
no
I didn't
fancy
understand that was the
train
bot.
station.
That's like weird, but sorry about that, Bujo.
900 ramming damage? Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of ramming damage.
That was a lot of ramming damage.
You racked him with a ram. I love it.
One weasel? Oh.
Oh God.
Ram damage.
Yeah.
The
How you feeling
31st,
today, Eddie?
I need to check my college calendar to see when the term will end.
This is where I drowned last time. I'm not crossing here.
Oh, you got caught in that area, huh?
Just drive
Yeah.
from the shortest point to the other shortest point. That's it. You'll be fine.
No, I'm going to do this land bridge.
There's some shallow water. There's shallow
There is.
water there.
I know.
What's that, Pector?
I do not like the size of my health bar.
Your health bar?
Can you fit more than the paper width between the start and finish?
There's not a single pixel of health bar left.
Well, this is
That
the
is
final
not a healthy
chapter,
health bar.
so
That is not very healthy at all.
no, you might want to use the Jesus kit.
Can somebody shoot that BMD? What's your health, Hector? 24? How did you... Well, I mean, you know, it's 23 more than you need.
Let's not sneeze.
24 health. That's pretty cheeky that you're still alive.
That is very
I
cheeky.
die if something breathes in my general direction.
Yep.
Watch
One
out,
good
there's a stick
sneeze.
flying on the wind towards your tank.
Yeah, one good sneeze and Hector's done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know the joke
an
of
angry
when...
look might do it.
An angry look.
One of those withering stares.
An annoyed look of the AI can do it.
This is without me looking for the best deal or anything like that. Train tickets would cost me approximately 80 quid. Flying, then getting a bus into Northampton would cost me about 55 quid.
I'm taking the two lasers to the right.
Alright.
Got one already.
So yeah, trains are expensive as shit.
What's the train ticket price?
About 80 quid. I haven't really looked around.
Are you trying to say that the
best deal.
privatization of the rail did not work for some reason?
Oh yeah.
What
well,
heresy is
It
this?
backfired spectacularly.
Yeah, they make a lot of money and they still want subsidies. Because, you
Well,
know...
it obviously did not.
Oh,
backfire
welcome to
spectacularly
Americanized
enough that you
capitalism.
haven't, because you haven't reversed it yet. So
The only people it didn't backfire spectacularly for were the owners of the train companies.
Yes.
Yep.
Only one company has collapsed since privatization.
I've learned a long time ago with this map. Definitely get as many people over to the lasers as possible.
So the prices are known as now the Great Train Robbery.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, it killed me. Shit. I was about to use my health bar.
It's time to prepare for the final move.
in Thatcher's UK, trains steal from you.
Yep. This thing is really quick.
What, the Camp Panzer?
Yeah, it's like a 30 horsepower per ton with absolutely no armor because, you know, reasons.
Just fuck armor. Who needs that shit?
That poor Sadie is set on fire. I mean, I know it was AI, but...
Well, nope, can barely hear Hector.
I'll get the the Zuber on the far side. I'm fast enough to murder its face. I will turn Hector up.
Get out. Okay.
You got the lasers up. Good.
Hector, shouldn't you be using the repair point?
I already did. I got.
It doesn't repair anything. It just gives you more ammo.
Because you know, ammo is really what Hector needs right now.
Yeah, but it has no health recovery at all.
Wonder how many shots.
I mean, I'm just gonna stay in the back, sling missiles, sling 30 mils.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Nothing looks at me weird.
Are you? Well, at least you got rid of the drones with the lasers, so that's one less thing looking at you weird.
Yeah.
Well, at least my finances have gone well this week. I've made £70 from being a cam whore.
Oh,
£200 from Pip fucking donating a lot of money to me.
Ow.
Today has gone well.
I slapped you in the face with my wallet.
Are you like role playing as EA?
I am role playing as EA so hard right now. Now I'm going to introduce lit boxes on your stream.
That thing's still alive. Holy crap! It takes a beating.
I mean, Zubers can transport, was it like 25 APCs or something?
And about a dozen tanks.
It's like 150 tons of equipment or something.
Yeah.
It's fuck all compared to the American ones.
Then on Wikipedia it says something like 3 tanks and I think either 3 or 4 times the amount of APCs if you place APCs instead of tanks.
Yeah.
The Ukrainians and I think the Georgians have a couple, as well as the Chinese. They didn't make many of them. These are like the biggest hovercrafts ever made. They are thick. They are thick crafts. Can you imagine having those in Red Dragon?
Oh yes.
I actually saw when the Russians first showed off the Zubers on it was on the news back in the days when the news reported things like this. And they showed Russian
news, Lenzabi? What is news?
Fake news.
Hey, let me finish the story, please.
Sorry, go ahead.
So, the Zubers hit the beach, and the amphibious forces were mostly riding in BTRs, and yeah, there was like just disgorging one after the other BTRs. It's like lots of those BMPs, BMDs, and they just like unloaded the.
It was shitting out BTRs faster than the Daily Mail claims immigrants.
Holy shit!
Straight for the red top there.
Wow! Can assault get any worse?
Straight for the red tops.
Really?
Straight for the kippers.
Wow.
Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast.
No, we call the United Kingdom Independence Party kippers.
They're dead now.
Oh yeah, they got absolutely screwed. And remember how the local elections were apparently a Conservative victory according to the BBC?
Yeah.
No. Labour gained 60 seats, and they're basically the same size as the Conservatives now.
Whoa,
all is right in the world of British bullshit right now.
Hey, at least UKIP got what they deserve for winning.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it is kind of a problem when you base your party on a single policy with a finite start and finish.
Yeah, that is very much true.
Well, the Tea Party has managed to survive for about 10 years at this point.
Coming behind me here.
You know what do you know what the single issue of the Tea Party has been? And I'm going to repeat it multiple times. Repeal Obamacare, repeal Obamacare, repeal Obamacare, repeal Obamacare,
oh, that's only the latest.
Repeal Obamacare.
That's only their latest gig. They have other platform issues that they'd like to throw at people.
At least they're not named for their one-shot policies. So that when that thing actually happens, they then end up being useless.
Yeah, but they still fight for it because we just can't let anything die.
Remember, UKIP are not racist.
No, they've only got nearly as many racism court cases amongst them as BNP.
I remember when they forced them to
Fire,
accept people of all ethnicities into that party, and loads of black people joined just to piss them off. That shit was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They had to put up with.
Really?
I mean, the anti-immigrant party here in Sweden, a decent number of the members are from former Yugoslavia for some reason.
What does that tell you?
I mean, did you know there's a French part of the Britain
So, you know, we
First?
don't want other immigrants coming and taking it from us.
I mean, that is literally like the Polish.
The AI is currently beating the shit out of me. Help!
Well,
I'm gonna die.
It. Stop letting it.
No! Ah!
Stop dying, you cowards!
Oh no, thank.
Oh, it's also funny. It was funny when they Zap Brannigan voice. Stop dying, you cowards! But yeah, don't give them your side. Oh, I'm watching that now.
Well, the thing is that it doesn't matter because this thing has 0 armor to a bot lieutenant, so I might as well just trying to get behind it.
Well, you are driving a prototype vehicle.
Like a prototype vehicle that got nerfed into the ground because everybody decided that because they couldn't shoot it through the front of the turret all the time, that it's therefore OP instead of actually, you know, trying to learn how to play the game.
Its lower plate was weak as fuck.
It's kind of like another game's experimental piece, the Gross Tractor. It only has. Funny. It doesn't actually have armor. It has steel statistics for the test model.
I just don't understand why I'm not getting any points.
Why?
Because I'm hitting these guys. Yeah, I got one there. I got far.
Yay!
Oh, that's that wonderful physics that says you hit but didn't do damage.
Right.
Hey, Axeman. But yeah, it does drive me crazy a little bit because they still got the old thing Obsidian put in, and they're still leaving that up there.
Well, yeah, you'll know Obsidian and stuff is in the game when every time you launch Armored Warfare, it has Obsidian on it.
There's Obsidian on it, and there's stuff that they wrote.
They have to list
little
that.
hints they wrote.
Because it's copyright.
They have to list that because Obsidian was part of it, and therefore they are still running parts of Obsidian's code.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bow out for a while. I got to get something.
All right. Okay, Baboon.
Yeah.
Food.
Lenzabi, would you like an invite?
Ah, hang on. Let me get into the game.
There was a 1.5 gigabyte update.
I already did the update this morning.
Okay.
Remember when I was talking to you a few hours ago? And I said I gotta get sleep, but oh look, login bonuses.
When you say "remember to me," don't.
Are you a goldfish?
Partly. I already have hearing problems. I'm blind and my memory's quite crap. Although
that's a bad start.
Apparently I am
so young.
Although apparently I'm very good at multitasking. What happened to Hetty?
What the hell? I suddenly got overlay shift. I suddenly got overlay shift sitting on my screen. What the hell?
What happened, Hetty?
Oh, sorry, I didn't think you'd still got space. Sorry.
Well, yeah, we've got a space.
All right, relaunching.
Yeah, I'm launching. Hang on. And suddenly I've got the purple overlay, so I see everybody in the upper left corner. Wow. If I could get that launched in other times.
Come on, game restart.
I can't take an MBT for these missions because in my AFVs I'm dying too quickly.
I
don't have a single tier 6 MBT.
Just remember, with me in, you can't do the.
You and me? What was that, Hetty? Sorry.
You can take a tier 6 AFV, Hector.
Those die far too quickly with me driving them.
I mean, I'm driving this Ukrainian fire support vehicle, which is way too generous, given it's basically like a fucking Cold War supply tracked vehicle with a pair of helicopter rocket pods loaded onto it because they thought, hey, I mean,
okay.
Oh no! Before you
I'm
shit
in.
on it, they used those in the Yugoslav breakup wars, and
Hey, Van
they were
Horst, how are you?
surprisingly effective.
What tier do you want?
6 at the moment. Although we can go higher. Like, what's everyone's highest
Oh no,
tier?
I'm just asking. I'm flexible. Keep in mind, I'm flexible.
I mean, we could go all the way up to 9 or 10. Actually, yeah, we could do 9 or 10.
I don't have. No, we can't. I don't have anything higher than an 8.
Okay, we'll do 8 then.
Okay.
See, we're flexible. Told you.
I refuse to have you shit on that fucking rocket pod vehicle.
No,
It's a great meme.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
What?
It isn't.
The memes are great. The memes are plentiful.
The memes.
So
Look
I've
at
got
my
to
bountiful-
start work
Look
on
at my
this type.
bountiful harvest.
I'm at 0% on the Type 96 Alpha.
Okay. Len, are you sure that's a good idea?
What?
Are you sure about that?
Are
This
you
tank
sure?
actually is, the Type 96A is actually pretty decent.
No.
Are you sure about that?
No, it is not.
Okay, Leopard or German or Ramka 99.
Good day.
Okay,
There's
fine.
a rather strong vote for the Ramco at the moment.
Wait. We're doing Ramkas?
What? I don't have a
Some of
Ramka.
us are. I mean,
Oh, Janet's still in a 6.
Farmer Barrack
I've
memes!
got a Ramka set up. It's that weird display bug.
So,
Oh crap.
we now have 16 Farmer Barrack tubes. We are
Alright.
now a
The only
Buratino.
8 I have at full build-up is the T90A.
Go for it. Take something Russian.
Yeah, did not.
I mean, it's not like this stream isn't Russian enough as it is.
Well, I mean,
Suka bliad.
you know, according to that one person,
I'm still seeing an XM1. We're not going to get in any place.
Yeah, we
with
are.
that bug, I think.
Yeah, we are. We've got 4 Ramkas and 1 T90, and my ass still hurts. Ow.
What?
You know, oh, she got a big fat injection.
Oh, I know. I'm just fucking with
I know.
Yeah.
So, did you just expand a little when they jabbed the needle in and injected you?
Not Botox, Eddie. Come on.
No, I'm
Botox
not.
wouldn't expand anything anyway.
So wow.
I'm not.
This is a
I'm not Nicki Minaj, whose fucking ass exploded on stage.
Wait, what?
It did, like
Whoa.
she had a puncher in her ass, and it like deflated a little, you know,
Oh,
like a fucking tire.
I mean,
She had a
She
puncher.
She does
Oh,
know you're
God.
supposed to use silicone and not fresh air.
oh no, they used. No, I'm pretty sure she went for the saline bags. So for the extra jiggle.
For the easier bounce.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
For that torque effect.
It burst! It burst!
I'm the only bloody tank here. All of you decided to go crazy with freaking Ramkas.
We have more armor than you
That's
do.
what we were doing.
I wish I had a Ramka now. Thank you.
You can get one.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
Day 34. I have lived my life amongst the Ramkas. They have not noticed me yet because I fire missiles like them.
Yes, I can. I've got 8 of them loaded.
Are you a man or a girl? I'm not either. I am actually a princess.
My name is Magnus Holter, and you're about to meet my soldiers.
But I also go by Unicorn if you're into that. Thank you.
I'm into unicorn princesses.
Best Unicorn princess.
Twilight Sparkle, best unicorn princess.
Twilight Sparkle, don't fucking know.
No pen!
We're not going into that. We ain't. We are not going into that. No,
We
not.
are.
No, we're not.
The
We're not.
Finally,
memes
I
have
got you,
started,
Dan.
Sophie.
No,
You can't stop me.
No.
You cannot
That is
stop me.
that is a level of autism I am not willing to delve into.
Yes, you are.
Can
I
just
will
say,
make it
all that
happen.
Remkin missile file was kind of impressive.
Don't you mean arousing?
Well, they're not mutually exclusive.
That's a good point.
The only difference is I don't get to fire 4 missiles when I fire missiles. I get 1.
There's one thing now that I'd really like to see.
Oh, Amarak memes! God damn it.
And that's basically 5 VBRs all firing their rapid fire autocannon at something.
Don't you mean how to break anyone who doesn't have a GTX 10 series?
I have a GTX 9 series, so...
I remember that being a valid tactic in War Thunder against anyone on the Russian server. Just like get as many AA vehicles as you can and just fire them at them, and they'll be absolutely screwed.
I mean, you were on the Russian server, it wasn't like it was hard in the first place.
I missed.
No pen. Yeah, so annoying. No pen.
Identify target.
Yeah, Renna. Actually, Renna should change her name to Fiora the Fit Girl, cause she thick. Someone mentioned that to her.
I don't think she'd appreciate the thick part. She's been working on losing weight though.
She's still thick though. Have you seen the booty? It's a very thick booty, and she has wonderfully thick thighs as well. They serve up as pillows in addition to her breasts.
Be sensible. Surrender. Your death is no
That
good to me.
Bradley kind of died hard.
Well, I've been lucky enough to get over 2,000 damage dished out.
Yeah.
With all 4 Ramkas in here.
Get hectic with the kill count.
All the ramming, all the time. It's like a porn movie.
And look at all the Ramkas that are showing up because you're in Ramkas. Oh my god.
Hey Abrams, how are you? Oh, am I right? The Abrams, glorious.
Oh, you cheeky little RDFLT.
So in CNC General 0 Hour, for the Rise of the Soviets mod, you can get Boratinos, BMPs, T80s, Object279s. And yeah, Von Holes. Renna accidentally slipped her bikini. She accidentally shows her ass every time she hangs up a poster. She accidentally shows her boobs on cameras. Oh yeah,
her ass is just too big for that
tracksuit pants.
Tracksuit.
Wait, we're wearing trackies now. We're wearing trackies.
No, she's like in workout pants.
She also speaks fluent Russian, so technically she is quite bliat.
I mean, I don't know about fluent. She hasn't spoken it in a while, so.
Oh, bagel.
Actually, speaking and reading might be the difference, to be honest.
No, she can speak and read fluent Russian. That's like the only reason she's a mod on my stream.
She's able to.
So she can tell them suka blat in Cyrillic. Is that it?
I mean, that's not bad. Yeah,
because
using
if that's the
Victor for all
requirement,
of
I
these
could
memes.
fucking do it.
I'm actually running out of thermal barracks. For once.
And you gotta take along more thermal barracks.
Everything's in order. Let's stick to the plan. Keep entertaining our friends, Route 1. You know what to do.
There's some missiles flying at that T-80. He's being a reminiscent of Chechnya.
I'm thinking more Sarajevo.
Maybe.
Let me get a shot on this guy.
No. He's sitting there like, denied.
No, the BMD-2M. Let me. Got him.
Mine's just like, die! Somebody died in front of my gun!
Oh, they racked my ass. That's not good. Screwed up my ammo.
Anyway, we need to do the secondaries, so fuel dump positions are there, and there.
Right, I thought they were over here near the factory here, where I'm going.
There, you can stay there if you want. I know that a bunch of them are over where
There's two of them that come up. There's two of them over here. Normally, there's two trucks over there.
Oh, you go and get them then.
I'm going for the two trucks that are here.
Excuse me while I just plunge my vehicle through tons of toxic waste and be fine because I'm in a Russian vehicle and it's already probably toxic.
It's like simulating going through Elizabeth, New Jersey.
There, this is where I'm at right now. There's two trucks right here. I'm waiting for them to turn. No, but also the Russians do live chem warfare training. You can die in just basic. You die in military training.
To be fair, the Russian training is generally a lot more just fucking nuts.
Where's the trucks at? Oh, there we go. Finally. There we go. Two chlorine trucks down.
Janet, isn't there a highway that I think goes between New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and it's like 2 lanes? I mean, like.
Get back here.
I remember.
Yeah, just about like a normal road, Sophie.
No, I mean like.
Road.
No, I mean like.
This is called a highway.
This is really badly congested. Like, there's usually quite a lot of accidents on it, because
it's a really old.
Like every other road in the UK, then.
Actually, the
it's in New York,
UK,
it's in America.
The UK has actually probably the highest road safety in Europe.
We saw a shit ton of accidents.
No, but we've got some northeastern America has some really ancient roadways.
Drive through the center of Glasgow and talk to me again.
But I'm talking about like for cars, you know, like back in the days when cars were these tiny little things on spoked wheels.
And I'm talking about when we still used fucking horses and we drive on that shit.
Oh yeah,
and we walk in that shit, and it's normal.
Yep.
Heck, horses in this country are still classified as road-going vehicles.
Yep.
They are road-going vehicles. I mean, like, the people on them are basically horses, so. Just a slight joke there about.
Yeah, it fell flat on his face, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I know.
I love you to bits, but that one was bad.
Just, you know, expressing my undying hatred for the equestrian course at my college.
Why do you hate the equestrian course at your college, Sophie?
Because they are a bunch of rich, snobbish people, all of them.
Yeah,
oh yes,
it's got all the snobs and twats on it.
Yep. Oh, by the way, they were also the people who caused my college to have a an Ofsted inspection go badly because they all forgot to close the gates.
Ah.
You are joking.
No, I'm not joking.
Good job! Good job!
What the hell? Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. I'm being attacked.
Whoa, wow. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh.
Now I gotta pop that bloody Jesus kit.
You know Spitfire?
What's that?
That entire, oh, they're the ones who caused us to have issues with our health inspection.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a reason why only rich assholes seem to own horse farms around here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, all of the people who do the equestrian course at my college, like, they all have the same outfit. It is a jumpsuit with the year they left their high school, trackies, and basically jack boots.
Sounds about accurate.
Yeah.
Yep. And I bet the most cheap-ass of their parents drives a BMW.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate people that drive those.
Ah, the wealthy parasite class.
Pretty much.
Communist revolution when?
What?
Learn the lyrics, guys, already. It's been 40 years since they've
I'm
done
sorry,
it.
no, that was glorious from the way it fell flat.
It was so bad, it was good.
That was all on purpose. No, but I mean, even if you, I mean, I'm not even speaking from that like angle. I'm just saying we can't afford the fat cat wealthies anymore. They're just gobbling up everything.
Socialism intensifies. Titoism intensifies.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn!
Jeremy Corbyn,
Hey,
that guy
Jeremy
is not
Corbyn.
a fucking socialist.
Your version of Bernie.
He hasn't done anything.
No, he hasn't done anything yet.
No, well, neither is Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie got burned. Bernie got burned by the folks he was working with, or supposed to be working with.
Corbyn is an idiot.
He's a twat.
But so far he is like the most successful Labour leader since Clement Attlee in terms of like the amount of seats and stuff they've actually retaken.
Well, that's something.
So he's a he's a successful idiot.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
more
you know
successful than others.
He's successful because the other side is that bad. Nobody wants them.
Well, put it like this: given that his opposite number in the Conservative Party is a wannabe Thatcher, but doesn't actually have the balls.
No, Eddie, she's a vampire.
She's a vampire without the good skin.
Hi, you know, I was watching
I
this
was
thing
gonna
called.
say, you're suggesting that that bitch is still alive?
No, Thatcher died about 5 years ago.
No, they're talking about Theresa May being a vampire.
I know she's dead because I helped fucking dig her fucking grave and I handed her over to Satan personally.
Everyone in
noticed
Scotland,
because they were
the mines,
parades in
and north of
Scotland.
England, and the Welsh coal mines would all have chipped in to like get a shovel and hand Matt Thatcher over to Satan personally.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say, all-time conspiracies. One of the
I imagine the Irish were probably quite.
Yeah.
But hey, guys, all-time conspiracies. They actually entertained the concept of the idea that the Queen eats young children to stay alive.
Yeah, but that entire YouTube channel is fucking retarded. I'm sorry, there's no other way for me to describe it. I hate how stupid that
Well,
is.
they don't dive into the. No. If you really watch it, they don't dive into the conspiracy.
No, I
wholeheartedly.
have watched it, and I
They-
know they
they
don't dive
do.
wholeheartedly into it, but the fact that they even entertain the idea annoys me. It's a little bullshit.
You know, hey, it's just
This
kind of
is-
entertaining, and then they present the opposite of what conspiracy believes. You know, they do the pros and cons thing of it all, and how well it's not possible because that would be ridiculous.
Do you remember the Titanic insurance fraud?
Now that actually is more plausible.
No, it is not.
Compared to the
I know.
Queen eating babies to stay alive, yeah.
The Titanic was
I
actually
could believe-
underinsured.
I could believe them repainting one ship and sending out the fucked up one so you
Len.
get the insurance money.
Len,
That's more. Yo,
the Titanic was insured for less than its build value. So if they were going to do an insurance fraud scam, wasn't even the correct value.
well, the whole point is they didn't want to try to do the insurance on the one tank. Yeah. And then talking about how some people noted certain differences between the two boats, and I don't know. There's a lot of wild stuff.
There was only 4 of that class that were built.
Yeah. Oh, and the one scandal that is real, they found out from a documentary, is the fact that sucker had too much lead in the steel, cheap-ass steel. They bought the lowest crap they could use,
Well, yeah.
That's
one
not
thing.
surprising.
and that's why she felt it. Had she been high-quality steel, that iceberg
No,
would have been
no,
a minor
no, no,
problem.
no.
Had she been
no.
built fucking Clydeside, she would have been fine, bitches.
No, the Titanic would have gone down either way.
No,
Like,
Clydeside,
you don't.
motherfucker. Fuck you.
The Titanic is not a slut. She doesn't go down so easily if she is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all due to the lettuce.
Well, you know.
Instead of iceberg, they would have been fine.
And here's another thing, Sophie, that I wouldn't put past.
What?
Considering that J.P. Morgan was involved with the bloody ship and the White Star Company, Yeah. He was a noted scumbag for that kind of shit. There was nothing he wouldn't do to either save a buck or make a buck.
Steel.
Yeah.
Hedy, did you just throw this out at me?
No.
Oh shit! Oh god, he's firing missiles at me! Ah.
It's dead. It's dead. You don't have to worry about it anymore, Spitty.
I'm already worried.
Daddy
about
saved
it.
you.
Oh god.
Say that again, then Zabby, but say it more kinky.
Oh, no, no. Not going there.
We went to darker places and came back completely fine.
No. She already was asking certain questions that made me uncomfortable once, and like, no, I'm not trying to be like an Alabama daddy.
I meant.
Wait, what? Can you please repeat that? I'm not sure I caught that correctly.
Incest jokes. Incest jokes.
If we can keep this level of crap, I'll be bigger than Soviet One within a month.
Uncle Daddy! Uncle Daddy!
Uncle
I just took a thermobaric.
No, no, it's like Uncle Grandpa was that thing from Cartoon Network.
Oh dear God, no.
What were you saying there, Eddie?
I just rammed the thermo missile up the tailpipe of a weasel.
Nice.
Well, that's one way to announce an entrance. Hey!
Alabama
No,
Daddy.
I don't know the.
I can't fucking believe that.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Are you going to save that for future use?
I am going to save that for future use. Thank you, Lindsay.
How about? Well, you know, hey, Venture Brothers, we'll go to Thailand. I'll get you a nice little brown sister brother.
What?
It's an actual line right out of my Venture Brothers.
Oh dear God, I know why they said that line and who said it.
Then Strike Buster.
I can only go so fast in a T90. Are you kidding me? What the hell are you driving, Eddie? Oh, a Buford.
I know who said that line and who said it. Why?
Yeah,
No,
Sergeant Hatred. Sergeant Hatred, who has struggled with his pedo problem. Got this bridge. Oh, you got that bridge.
I mean, Thailand is the place to go.
Nice one.
But, yeah.
We're all secretly retarded here.
Venture Brothers really does break a few things.
Nothing there.
It's gonna say Adventure Brothers is fucking dark.
I mean, that's the kind of what they set out to do. So
Oh shit!
mission
There's something attacking the boat. Get the bastards.
At least you're not as bad as the people who insist watching National Lampoons.
It's just watching what?
National Lampoon.
American
Vacation
series of
or
movies, yeah.
Really.
Who was
really
it? Chevy
bad.
Chase was in them, right?
Yeah, Chevy Chase was the dad. Chevy Chase is the father, and
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
first National Lampoon movie I ever saw though was Animal House.
The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and the
That one was kind of brutal when you think about some of the shit that they showed in that, and you know, today how they would definitely not be filming some of those scenes.
They wouldn't be allowed to do some. Sorry, Hetty. They wouldn't be allowed to do some of those things. Like,
I mean, what was the scene from Animal House where the guy is thinking whether I should have sex with a girl who's literally passed out drunk?
yeah.
What's this?
And worse, turns out she was only 13.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was 13.
Yeah, it was 13. She was 13. And her dad, the mayor, wanted to murder him. Of course.
Daddy.
I mean, you know, could you blame the guy?
I mean, dude, it's a college kid, and he's a college dude, not a. Yeah. That was an uncomfortable scene, yes.
I mean, if that was a comfortable scene, there's something wrong with you. So.
I'm pretty sure that when it comes to uncomfortable scenes, no one can beat like the homing missile that is parents whenever the 20-second sex scene comes up.
Ooh, weasel toes behind me, and I got Ariete ahead of me.
Spicy
Did
meatball.
that weasel just suicide?
Oh, he's got a chally.
Yes, yes he did.
Oh, you guys got heavy armor coming up.
Yeah.
Get ready. I'm coming up behind him. Boom! Goodbye, Ariete.
Excuse me. Peli inbound. No.
And he's gone.
Peli me,
No,
daddy.
stop here.
Star shit.
I already used my pieces kit.
Yeah. So Janet got into the shit.
I was actually genuinely terrified it was going to hit me.
No pen on a green arrow. God damn it.
Aim for the turret roof.
It was a level 2 AV. They're soft.
They're soft in the underbelly. They're soft
right.
and weak.
They're even soft in
Sorry,
the lower
Sophie, I
plate.
may have just dropped a few API rounds in you there.
Thank you. Very. Oh, wait, we can't actually damage each other.
This is like medium mode protocols. So now insane mode, that would have hurt.
Insane mode would have all picked Ramkas or MBTs. And definitely not a leopard.
Question.
What's that?
What?
There's a Ramka in the game and an M8 Buford, and I've got more damage than both of them. What the hell is
shut up.
I'm not even trying Hector. And this is the fucking, and this is...
This stupid gates. Come on, open up.
I was gonna say, this is just the meme, isn't it?
This is the Mortar meme machine. There is not a single machine in Armored Warfare, bar the Strailer, that is more meme than...
Hector just cruising past us.
Well, it is a Leo 2A5. I mean, the things are speed demons.
They're basically the medium tanks of Armored Warfare.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Actually, Von Holtz, a lot of people think that about the Titanic. And actually, if the Titanic had hit like another ship like that, it would have survived. The problem being is that the iceberg is billions of tons, and a Titanic is like 50,000.
Well, some
So what would have happened?
might not have done as big a tear if it was quality steel.
What would have happened is that normally when two objects collide, the force is distributed equally. But the iceberg is so much... I know. But the iceberg is so much heavier than the Titanic, is that all of that impact force is going back on our Titanic. And basically what would have happened is the ship would have just completely buckled.
Not only that, but the Titanic crew fucked up with the bulkheads and...
I was going to say, her keel got actually broke.
Ooh.
There was no ifs, ands, or buts. Her keel was actually broken. She hit the iceberg.
Shite. This is the first time I've broken over 1 million.
Even though she supposedly glided alongside it and just scraped paint on the outside, what wasn't seen was the fact that on the underside she had pretty much a massive gash running right down the length of the ship.
That was a good...
Started dragging.
That was a brilliantly good run.
One of the weaker parts of the plate of the actual outer ship hull just ripped off.
Yeah.
I just made over 1 million in that run.
Oh yeah, this is credit earning to the max. Like, there's a 100% credit earning going on.
Yeah. Who we lose?
Didn't we lose?
We lost once, and that's because I think everybody died. There were no survivors in that one.
Wow, we've actually got 4 tanks.
We
and a
do.
fucking Remka.
And 1 Remka. Janet's liking that Remka.
I didn't know what I was thinking.
The Remka is kind of a, you can't pen me, and I can rip
stick. And even if you pen it, it's the turret, which only does like 200 damage.
Unless if you hit it with a big hit.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, it's like 2 digits at best, maybe 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love going for the town before we take out the air observation post.
Taking glorious T-72B3.
There's Jamaica. Our acquaintance.
Oh, Leroy, I got some heat for your back plate.
I risked contacting the department and they promised to send an aircraft to
I'm gonna try to do 800 points plus damage on your ass.
So 2 T90s, 1 Leopard and a Ramco, and a... I think this is actually a T72 BM3, not a B3.
Oh, I see Janet's broken the snakeskin in Europe. Okay.
Peps, what version... Was there ever a version of the T72 that included the shorter APS?
They included the what, sorry?
The shorter APS, the same APSIs that the T90 does.
Oh, this is going to be a cakewalk.
No.
Leroy's an AMC, the, you know, 10 ACA. Hello.
What even happens if that vehicle gets to the city?
And bye. I'm happy. I killed Leroy.
Hey, did you see anything?
Uh-oh. And there he goes with a fiery, burning, horrible, screaming death.
No, Von Holtz, like, the shockwave would have basically just killed off the Titanic. Like, the ship would have broken its back. And considering how poor the steel quality was, it's likely a lot of tears would have opened if it hit the iceberg head on.
Well, they're thinking that
Titanic was dead.
They're thinking the cheap ass. They're thinking the cheap ass steel that made the Titanic more vulnerable to the iceberg, and that's why it's such a big. I think it was like a 300-foot gash.
Can you imagine if that hadn't happened and the RMS Titanic would have just simply gone down as it had a maiden voyage? That's about it.
I mean, when you think about it, Titanic was one of the first real uses of bulkheads.
Yeah, but they didn't go all the way up to the decks the way they should have.
Well,
yeah. That's it. It has all the usual flaws you'd expect on the first to really do something proper.
Hello, Mr. Sheridan. Don't hit me with your... Oh, damn. Here we go. You got friends. Thunderbolt and Buford.
Mm-hmm. I'm just killing the AI.
I'm drawing a train, guys. I'm drawing a train. Hello.
Okay, let's go back down and farm the AI. I actually took heat instead of missiles for once. I know, right? Spitfire not taking the PvP loadout? What is this?
Okay, where's that Sheridan? Oh, he's dead.
Sheridan!
Hello, Remka! Oh, come on, that was a belly plate. Ooh, APS, thank you.
Fires at the hill.
I'm about to kill it. Dead. Oh. Merkava happened.
Hello, Remka.
Can someone tell this RDF to eat a dick, please?
Well, that's a miss. It's a missile which caused it to lose its commander.
Missile shot, huh?
Ooh, straight in the engine of that Merkava.
Goodbye.
Boop. 352, what happened? 35.
Well, there we go.
Yep.
And that's why I like doing the mission in that manner.
Deploy lasers. How the hell? I'm not going to pretend you didn't surprise me.
Bully.
Oh, you warrior.
Ha! Get it?
Failed to fuse.
I should be using Victor on this, but I'm trying to level up Cortez. So I'm using Cortez.
Get out of your way. I was gonna say, who the hell is so Cortez? Who's that?
He's a new commander they gave us. Or, not all of us, I didn't get him.
To the department.
On the kill kit, yeah.
You are just cannon fodder.
Oh, there we go.
Let's kill
right
the
here.
guys.
I'm going for the laser.
Laser.
Lasers.
So
the
next update, Black Sea Incursion, will include TSO-1 Buratinos.
Why are they going to use our MLRS rocket artillery?
Why not?
They're not going to be playable, I think, but they're going to be like AI ones.
Probably AI
Yay,
ones.
swing fire's on crack.
It's worse than a swing fire, yeah.
No, I mean these are like artillery. Oh fuck AI. Oh god, pillboxes. Ow.
Kill the pillbox.
Kill the pillbox, kill the pillbox.
While I go cap. Ah, minor damage. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So 13 AP rounds, 6 HE rounds.
They
8
just fucking
missiles left.
penned me for 1,000 damage. Like,
well, those javelins do sting.
those aren't javelins. Those are direct fires.
Yeah, I thought those were javelins.
No, they're not. Javelins go up. And then do top attack. Like, these are probably
Oh,
just...
look, you've got another pro box.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there another one?
29s?
No, I think they're probably
You want about toe?
Missiles or not missiles.
No, I remember getting hit during Glops. I looked at what was hitting me and said javelin missile hit me.
What's the missile that the Russian light infantry use in Red Dragon?
The Russians?
Sorry, repeat that. You cut out for me.
What's the name of the missiles that the Russian light infantry use in Red Dragon?
Oh, helicopters to kill, guys. Helicopters. Y'all jumped on the island too fast.
I mean,
I can't remember, to be honest.
The thing that
Metius, I think.
The thing that I remember for
Matus, there we go. They're called.
Yeah, I thought so.
They're either Matus or Cornets.
No, Matus, because Cornets is the heavy one.
I was gonna say Cornets are actually are static.
Hold on, I've got a.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
I have an Invar.
Stop getting in my way.
Hey, Pips, has anyone in Red Dragon actually done an amphibious assault?
Yes.
What, you mean like with landing boats and everything?
Yes, I've done that.
How fun is it?
Yeah.
Does everything die?
No, it's just naval combat in this game is so bad that it's not really worth it in the end.
No, I mean like in like conquest modes, like people doing it natural and
no, I mean that. I mean that I have done that, and because the naval combat is so terrible, it's hard to pull off actually. Because all they need to do is just bring out a ship and they'll just demolish it. Because landing craft has such little HP.
Aren't you supposed to use like
evaporated.
radar seekers on ships?
Ah! There's a swing fire shooting me in the butt.
I mean, you can use seed on ships if you want. It's a bit pointless. Use laser guided bombs. It's stupidly powerful.
Do the ship's APS actually go against laser guided bombs?
No, that's why it's stupidly powerful.
Lol.
And they also don't go against
Why does the APS not fire up against laser guide?
It's just the way it's coded in the game.
Because, you know, they'd rather introduce more DLC factions with Soviet and NATO hardware than actually do anything to fix the game.
Pretty much.
Hell, I'm actually more surprised that Red Dragon Rising, you say.
War game Red Dragon.
So about the Chinese.
I'm more
That was the
surprised
whole
that you don't hear anything about.
And the
this
Chinese
in
faction
Asia.
isn't that great.
Sorry, Daz, try and finish your point.
To make love to warriors.
Excuse me while we do a David Attenborough documentary on the Warriors as they try to make love to each other.
And here we see.
So, guys,
the mighty.
Guys, I need you to take your best carrying tank in tier 6 because I'm gonna use the Strela.
You're gonna use what? The Strela?
Yep. Last game.
So for chapter 4.
I'm gonna use the glorious 42k DPM machine. It's gonna go absolutely bad. It's gonna go terribly. I can tell you now.
You know what would be fun to try out?
Always a great time when your team just abandons you.
What's up, Hector?
You know what I think could be fun with that thing? Don't go to the cap and simply farm the enemies that are going there, and then once like when there's 2 or 3 minutes left to get to cap, and the enemy is all bunched up on the cap, open up with the Strela.
There's one problem with that, and it's that the vehicle is really inaccurate except anything than point blank range. Like
So no Katyusha style, we're going to spam the cap circle with rockets now.
Pretty much.
So what are we doing?
Tier 6s, take your best carrying vehicle.
It's nice to see another $1 million. For chapter 1, I only got like 800 and change. Oh, that jacked me up to over 7
would
million.
that be this then?
No. No.
Tier 6, huh?
No. No.
Do you think I'm breaking Sophie at the moment?
Yes.
Just some degree.
I mean, I could always take this if you want.
Hey, Kuru.
No.
That's the Kuru.
Can I buy an artillery?
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell Sharon to kill you if you play artillery. Please don't take artillery, Hector.
Hang on a second.
Do it.
Damn.
I'll give her even more money to not beat you up. Just do it. Make her mad.
Please don't.
Okay. I'm taking the Wilk. Cheeky Priki Polski.
Cheeky breaky of Damkey.
I wish all that extra ERA on the roll meant something.
It seems to get ripped through too easily. Well, at least in hard mode PvE, because the bots just say, "Oh, hard points! No, weak spot." Forget that ERA.
Ready up, Eddie.
Bam!
Thank you.
Shoot the gun. Bam! Turret ring. Bam!
Welcome to hard mode. Enjoy your fun.
Oh, sugar. Wrong commander. Never mind.
Well done.
Well, I personally see there could be a little unforeseen problem ready racking the bots with the swing fires, because swing fires are already actually pretty tricky to deal with.
In all honesty, Len, it's just going to make it's actually going to make the swing fires easier to play against. While they will do more damage, they will fire both their missiles off very quickly. So basically, if you survive the opening salvo, you have 20 seconds to kill them, rather than if it fires a missile, you now have to wait for the second to hit you 5 seconds later.
Okay, but I've played other ready rack vehicles, and it's like, bam, bam, bam.
Basically, they're moving they're putting the swing fire more securely into the burst damage category rather than sustained damage.
Now, if they're going to do that, if they're going to allow a swing fire to fire up to 3 missiles at a time before it dies, they need to drop the damage a bit.
No. It's
900 damage is harsh.
It's not going to fire 3 missiles. It's only 2.
I forgot to change out the loadout. I got 14 HE rounds. God.
How are you today, crew?
By the way, why is the name of the server now the name is John Cena?
I don't know.
Don't question that.
It changes 3 or 4 times a day.
Linux has been making changes and such.
I don't think it's LZ. I think it's police.
It's Fiona. Fiona's stopped giving a fuck about the server.
No.
I mean, that's the only rational thing, to be honest.
I mean, you know, when Jeff had a hissy fit and left, Fiona just decided she might as well just go full meme.
Just to fuck with Jeff.
I mean, in all honesty, since they've moved away from, you know, Jeff's very clear rules, it's gone a bit, yeah.
Yeah, Strela eats things too fast.
It what?
The Strela. It's MTLB chassis with hind rocket pods.
In a close environment like this, sure, but once the ranges open up, I'm gonna be fucked.
Essentially, what they've done is they've taken what the Bosnians were doing during the Yugoslav
The Ukrainians were doing it ad hoc.
No, the Ukrainians got the idea from the Bosnians who were doing it in the 90s during the breakup. They literally just strapped a bunch of rocket pods onto the I forget the name of the.
It's a pair of 80mm.
The MTLB APC.
No, the Yugoslav ones who did it originally, the BOV, the BOV.
Oh, well.
Well, if you want original Boston fuckery, I've told you guys the story of my old physics teacher.
Yes.
Can we hear it again?
Yes.
Well, I had this physics teacher who these days can't actually go to Bosnia because he's on a wanted list.
Ooh.
He actually did go to the ICTY in The Hague as a witness.
Agree with my proposal.
He's a great physics professor, but you would not want to be on the opposite end of him. And, like, yeah, it's interesting. Anyways, he was telling me that at some point, he was telling us, like, in class at some point, that they were in a position whereby they did not have artillery, and the enemies who were in the city, and like they were in some sort of a valley, and the Serbs were on the hills. They did have artillery, so they could, fire back. And NATO was enforcing a UN mandated no-fly zone, so you couldn't call in airstrikes either. So what they did was they took air-to-ground rockets, strapped jet propulsion on them, and fired them from basically what was they had like a tractor trailer that they would move around, and they had like a literally like they found an old pipe or something, and had this physics professor of mine try to basically work out a rough angle to fire it at.
Nice.
Oh jeebus.
The UN forces in the city, they were super freaked out because they were like, there's fucking air missiles raining down, but there's no aircraft, there's nothing flying.
Don't underestimate the power of the Serb side. Well, the Slavic side.
I mean, they kind of figured it out in the end, because in mid-air, once the rockets went off from the jet propulsion, but
Sounds like a rare old time.
Mm-hmm. I'm down to 380 hit points. Jesus Christ.
Ow, Hector.
I've not even taken a hit of damage
yet. Hey, Kuru.
Yes.
Oh, that's the noise she makes when you lick her, huh?
Oh my god, I hit something at long range. Oh my god, I killed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's rare to kill things in the MTLB that isn't like a point blank range. Reloading, 1 minute. I'm better off dying at this point, seriously.
Swing fire.
Alright. 45 seconds to go.
Hello, Claiborne Industry T72.
Another squad, hurry!
Can we go in these? Oh, no we can't.
Oh, now we gotta do this part.
Can we blow these things up beforehand?
Did you have to break my lasers?
See, this is how I tell my MBTs, my vehicles apart from North American EU. In EU, I got the Magnificent 5, so I get to do this.
So, did you know I'm actually outspotting the bots?
That's actually pretty amazing.
Rushing at me now.
Target locked on.
You shouldn't have said that.
But I have the jungle camo for my EU tanks for woodland.
We need to get the lasers.
Yeah.
Oh fuck me, there's swing fires.
Oh, because you have the jungle fever.
Hang on.
Identify target.
Oh
Come
shit,
on,
there's a
get
beam
up there,
PQ.
get up there.
Oh shit, no.
The lasers, get the lasers, get the lasers.
Spitfire's about to fire at me. It missed.
It's time to prepare for the final move.
Come on, get in here with me, Janet. Get in here.
There.
Let's try and hijack the
Hurry.
survey. My people can manage it.
In his booty now, Janet. I'll go deep.
There,
Reloading.
we got him.
50 seconds.
But in North America, all my woodland camel scheme now is what Janet's wearing. Snakeskin. Green boa.
You know, if it's green, you should go talk to your doctor.
Hey, look. I look at it this way.
Talk to your doctor.
My joke about it is that Faraday is Cobra Commander come out of retirement and making sales.
Wait, really? It doesn't give me any more hit points? Come on.
I told you earlier, it doesn't. It gives you bullets, not health.
Best to sink the rest.
It's not for health, it's just for more bullets. That's it. You get ammo.
So who's going right?
Right.
Not me.
I'll go right then.
I'm gonna go get another reload. I was at 9 heat rounds when I did this before.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Where the fuck am I hiding?
But yeah, I was disappointed when this doesn't give you health, like, you know, health and re-up of ammo like it does in drops.
Shit. About to die.
You're heading for that.
Dead.
Ow.
Yeah.
You're soft and squishy booty.
I am. It is actually quite soft and squishy. Like, it's definitely a handful. I mean, you never saw it on stream, but like every time I got that, Brenna would just squish my ass.
Really?
Can we blame her?
No.
No, she got a soft
booty.
Say.
I'm gonna take the role of squishing someone's ass.
As long as I can squish your ass back, Kuru.
Can I stop you from doing that?
Well, we're trading. If you want to squish my ass, I'm going to squish your ass.
That only sounds fair.
I mean, that is a pretty good trade if you ask me.
Squish the Kuru booty. Massage that Kuru booty.
Put your tongue in the Kuru booty.
Wow. She gets all hot under the collar.
Anyway guys, we're going to call it stream over for today, so thank you all for coming. Thank you to Pips for donating a giant wad of cash. Thank you Pips. We may do this again tomorrow, I'm not sure. But for now, I'd like to wish all of you good night and to take care out there.
Oh, I've got straight A's.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.